Hello.
Awesome. Oh,
Hey everyone, welcome back to Horsin Around, a Friendship is Magic retrospective podcast.
oh,
I'm your
are
host
we live?
Pearl. What?
I didn't know we were live. I think that um it's still on the starting screen.
Not for me.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, I must be super far behind. Hi. Okay, let's try it again. Try it again. Go ahead.
try,
Go,
try
go, go
again,
again.
try
Go
try
again.
again, try again.
Go again. Go again.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome back to Horsin Around. I'm your host Pearl. This is my lovely co-host.
Hi, it's V. Jesus Christ, today's best pony is fucking oh my god. Pinkie Pie?
Pinkie Pie? Question mark.
Pinkie Pie? It's not fucking Luna.
Listen.
That wasn't Luna, that was someone else, huh?
That wasn't
That was-
Luna. That was
I don't know who
somebody
that
else.
was. Somebody else.
Mm.
Wow. Welcome back to bonus episode 3.
3?
I
Yeah,
think
3.
three.
We're on the third bonus episode right now.
Yeah, this is the first non-Fallout Equestria bonus episode. Today we will be covering issues 1 through 10 of the IDW My Little Pony comic, which were published from late 2012 to like the midway through 2013. I mean, just these issues. And the first 6 issues of the micro series comics that were also published by IDW, which were pretty much the same time period, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
And some Equestria Daily bullshit and whatever the fuck is going on currently in the magical fucking land of Equestria.
I got a couple modern day fandom segments, so we can get to that after the comics. Unless you want to do the fandom segment now, it's your deal.
No, let's do the Didn't you show me some bullshit like yesterday, like the other day, about like something going on right now?
Yeah, there's
Did I make that up? Oh, the new comics,
yes,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, the new comics.
Yeah.
I guess we can talk about that first. I guess.
Just the other day, this past week, they announced a new line of My Little Pony comics, by Boom Studios,
Which we pretty much predicted was going to happen since Boom is republishing the IDW stuff.
Correct.
Some of these people I do recognize now, having like gone through the stuff that we read today or for today. Andy Price has pretty much been the lead artist on the My Little Pony comics, so it's good to see his art back. And I recognize like Tony Felice and Jennifer Mayer, I believe, are some of the writers. They were some of the writers on the IDW stuff. And Katie Cook is on this too. She wrote she was the main writer for the IDW stuff too.
Yep. They got a varying team here.
Okay, at least just saying the covers are just by these people?
The covers are by these people. Is written by Sheena McGuire. Or Sean?
Well, Sean McGuire, yeah, who wrote a bunch of BS for Marvel.
She wrote a bunch of Ghost Spider and X-Men stuff.
Yeah. I wonder if like Andy Price and Katie Cook will be involved in the production of these comics, or are they just here to do like throwback cover variants?
I hope Katie Cook and Andy Price come back. They were the I hate to say that they were the best part of the IDW run.
Only good writer and artist team. That's not true. They're not the only ones, but they were definitely the best. At least in the shit that we read so far.
Yeah.
Boom Comics. This shit is launching this year.
It's November of this year.
Oh, that's pretty soon.
It's
I guess we can talk about those when we have episodes, like as they're happening.
Yeah, totally. I'd be down for that.
I wonder where this is gonna. Sorry to cut you off. I wonder if this is gonna pick up like season 11. Wasn't like the last IDW run booked as like season 10 or whatever?
Yes, the last arc of the IDW run was the season 10, where a bunch of unused episodes ideas were used for the comics.
Yes, that's right. So I wonder if this will be like season 11. I just pick up on that.
In the preview, it's set in Twilight's castle, so.
Oh yeah, true. I didn't even think about it. So
I mean, it's probably post season 9.
Is it like, yeah, so it's, I mean, that's like, makes sense. Like, that makes like the most sense, you know, to do like more like post-canon stories or whatever, so you're not bound by the authority of trying to fit it into canon and also are like able to use everything that's ever been in canon. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so that we don't have weird shit like whatever the fuck was happening in the fucking Nightmare Rarity arc. Which makes
When
no
we get
sense.
to it, I have so many notes and complaints.
I gotta tell you, I don't remember it sucking like that when I read it the first time, which admittedly was,
13 years ago.
13 years ago. Yeah, I don't remember it. I don't remember like reading it and being like, what the fuck is this shit?
Why does the arc around Luna suck so bad?
Why the fuck does she look like? Did anybody read this shit before they published it?
No, probably
Did
not.
anybody Hasbro fucking look at this comic and was like, hey, that's wrong, brother?
You wanna? Well, I guess you have anything else to say about the new comics, or do you want to segue into our reviews?
Yeah, we say, well, there's not really much else to say. Boom Comics,
They suck.
I mean, well, yeah.
Name me a good Boom comic run.
I mean, name. No, I was gonna say like name a good IDW comic run, but they literally made like Robots in Skies, so like,
Yeah.
look, that shit was good. So, or whatever that fuck. Like they made like multiple like all-time fucking Hall of Fame like Transformers comic runs.
The
so...
IDW Sonic comic.
Oh yeah, they made that too, and Boom Studios made the Power Rangers comics.
Yeah, the Power Rangers comics.
It makes sense though that like Boom does have a very like obviously very close relation with Hasbro, so it makes sense for them to get the license for this shit. For the imprint. Let's like what else have they written?
I got here. I got a link for you right here.
Pixar?
Let's see
Or,
what
I mean, not
has
written,
what has Boom made that's good. I've heard
I
of
didn't
none
see-
of these series.
I didn't ask if it. I didn't say what did they make. I was gonna say what did they make. Period.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Boom Studios comic book link. I never heard of this. Never heard of this. Never heard of this. Never heard of this. Never heard of
I've
this.
heard
never
of none of these. I've heard of none of these.
Ben 10, but not the new one.
I've heard of the Empty Man. I've heard that that's a decent horror comic.
I mean, Boom Comics, like, sort of MO is sort of like gritty indie style comics for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're sort of like they Boom posits themselves as an imprint that is sort of alternative to like the big two, for example.
Yeah.
And in that manner, I think that they do like at least visually succeed in their journey, in their task. Because lots of this stuff, like it bounces back and forth. Like looking at all their imprints, it bounces pretty wildly back and forth from like sort of like gritty, grim dark sort of imprint looking shit, and then like stuff that Disney rejected. Like,
okay, Boom did Irredeemable and Lumberjanes. Those are decent.
oh yeah, that's right. But like, like lots of this stuff just looks like Saturday morning cartoons, but like kind of like the new age, like like fucking oh, there's the Power Rangers.
There's the Power Rangers.
Like oh god, what's that cartoon called with the Owl House? Like some of this shit looks like Owl House, you know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. There's Power Rangers again. RoboCop.
Oh, they got Something Is Killing the Children. Okay, they're good. They're good. They made that. There's that. They published that.
Well, they published that. They didn't make it.
They published it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure lots of this stuff is pretty good. VR Troopers.
There was a VR Troopers comic.
I mean,
I gotta read that.
no, you fucking do not.
We Are VR.
No, I'm good. You don't have to read that. Is this like a one-off? This is like probably like a one-issue piece of shit, right?
Probably.
It looks like it's a one-issue piece of shit. Yeah. I mean, my fucking god. I mean, why didn't they make Big Bad Beetleborgs, bitch?
You know, I would read a bit.
Hmm.
I would read a
No,
new.
shut up. Shut
I
up.
would.
Yeah, you fucking would. That's the problem.
I would read a big bad beautiful. Empty Man is really not that good. I've seen it. The
Brad
movie's way better. Okay, I'll take your opinion for it, Ree.
Okay, but you don't like anything.
Me or Ree?
Free.
Oh.
You don't like it. You don't like fucking anything, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, it remains to be seen. I mean, again, we didn't actually quantify it too much. The writer who will be on the Boom Studios stuff is what's her name again?
It
Uh,
is Sheena McGuire. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong.
Yeah, she wrote Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, X-Men Black Mystique, Age of X-Men, The Amazing Nightcrawler. Is that the one where Nightcrawler was like pretending to be Spider-Man? Probably, right?
I have not read any of her stuff, so I can't comment on it. I know you've
Ghost
read
Spiders.
I know you've read the Ghost Spider stuff.
I don't know if it was her Ghost Spider stuff. I read like the original, like the very first like Ghost Spider imprint. If that was her stuff, it sucked.
It was she wrote the 2018 run of Ghost Spider.
Yeah, I don't know how old it was. And she wrote King in Black, Gwenom versus Carn. What is with all the Gwen shit?
She is the go-to Spider-Gwen writer, I guess.
Yeah, I guess she's the Spider-Gwen writer. Yeah, like. Let's see. No, the 2018 was like the relaunch. That's like the Spider. That was like the Spider-Gwen era, like relaunch for Spider-Gwen, because I think that's when the imprint started being called Ghost Spider. I'm pretty sure the imprint was just called Spider-Gwen before that.
So she didn't write the shitty series you hated.
She didn't write the shitty one that I hated. I mean, maybe this one sucks too. I didn't read Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. That's a mouthful. Just call her Ghost Spider. Like
that. That's her actual superhero name, Ghost Spider.
Is that actually even her fucking name? Like,
yes,
is that actually what she's called?
That is what she calls herself in the comics.
Why does she call it that?
I don't know, because she wears a white suit.
She's not a ghost though.
White.
She doesn't have any ghost powers. She's not fucking Danny Phantom.
She can't turn invisible. I know that's another spider.
That's another guy has that power. So what? Why do they call her Ghost Spider? What the fuck is ghost about her?
Because she's white.
Why couldn't we just call her Spider Woman? Like,
don't they call her Spider Woman in the Spider-Verse movie?
I'm pretty sure she is called Spider Woman in the Spider. They just call her Gwen, dude. Like, they just call her Gwen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is called Spider. Like, I think her superhero name is. It is Spider Woman. They do call her that. Like, she's Spider Woman.
But she's also known as Ghost Spider in some continuities.
Yeah, but that's a dumb name. Just call her Spider Woman. There's no other spiders in her reality, so like, well, there is now, but like in the original reality that she used to live in, like she was the only Spider Woman.
I do
give her like a weird modifier name. She could just be Spider Woman.
The hyphen's important.
The hyphen's important. Gwendolyn, Maxine, Gwen Stacy. Sure, that's not what we're here to talk about. Anyway, IDW.
This first arc is legendary.
These are good. The first 4 issues, the Return of Queen Chrysalis story was by Katie Cook. And the art was by Andy Price, who were like the main creative team, I would say, for like the IDW era of these comics.
They worked together.
I remember.
And they worked together and made most of the major popular arcs.
They made most of the good stuff. Katie Cook's a great writer. Andy Price's art is fucking super iconic.
His art. I have not seen anyone do his art before. It's amazing.
It's great. It looks super good. Like for the ponies, like it looks super good.
He captures the cartooniness of the series, while also I looked this up in the trivia. His style is inspired by old horror comics.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense.
You can see it.
Yeah, he's got a very good grasp of like color and shadow in his comics. Like in his pages. Like there's lots of good like they're very expressive. I think I wrote in my notes somewhere here that like They are, yeah, the art is exceptionally expressive, much more than the show ever was or ever will be. Like you can't get these kind of expressions out of the TV show.
He molds. He just draws very good like panels. Like I'm gonna put this on screen. Like look at this face. Yeah, for you.
Oh yeah. He does a good job of like. He does a good job of like expressing the tone of the characters with expression, like with the facial expressions, which is sort of the whole point. But like, and it helps definitely that I can hear the characters' voices in my head perfectly because you know they're I've heard voices live.
We've heard hundreds of hours of them.
Yeah, but like I can hear the tone. Like I think that Andy Price also has like the voices in his head enough that he can like he's like drawing how they're saying it. You know what I mean? Like it's
you can
like,
tell
it's
he's
really,
you can tell he's a fan of the show.
Yeah, him and Katie Cook definitely are very big fans of the show. At the very least, definitely on some pretty good terms with the production team. There's a lot of fun production jokes in here, and a bunch of other kinds of stuff. Stop DMing me while I'm fucking speaking. Not you. Yeah, you know, the first word I noticed, if you can fucking believe it, this issue opens with the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
This issue opens with the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Get off of my screen. Holy fuck. They dial the Cutie Mark Crusaders up to 11 in this. It's like they're so annoying in a super awesome, funny way. It's like the only thing they do in this arc is just be annoying. It's awesome.
It's great. They exist to be kidnapped by Chrysalis.
They're just there to so that fucking it just cuts back to them just pissing Chrysalis off like every couple pages.
Chrysalis fucking hates kids.
Oh, fuck, this sucks. She's like immediately like, oh my god.
Oh, why did I could have picked a different horses to kidnap.
I did not need to do this. So these issues are set, I suppose. Well, this is all set.
These issues are set post season 2, pre season 3 finale.
Yeah, before the end of season 4. So sometime I feel like I like to picture these happening between the seasons, more or less. When does Twilight become an alicorn in the comic? Like, when does she start appearing as an alicorn in the
She
comics?
become after issue 13.
Okay, so that's not even too far away. That makes sense because they probably planned out like the first like dozen or so issues, like you know, like before season 3 was over or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like I know there's actually when we get to the micro series, there's something really crazy that happens in one of the micro series that weirdly parallels something that happened in the fandom 10 days after the fucking issue was published.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I literally had to check the fucking date of the imprint. I was like, there's no way that this was like not intentional, right? Like, there's no way. Like, we'll get to that. Yeah. So this is the first. What's that?
I would say this first arc, the first 4 issues, the way they're paced, it feels like a 2-parter, either finale or opening to a season.
It does. It feels very authentically paced. Even like I didn't like write anything down, but I feel like I could find like where issue 2 ends. I feel like that's like where episode 1 would end. Mm-hmm. Is issue 2 ends with? I think issue 2 ends with them getting in an argument and breaking up, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's like a total. That's like how fucking Return of Harmony Part 1 ended. That's like exactly how Return of Harmony Part 1 ended, actually. So that's like a perfect like fucking next time or like to be continued fucking stinger.
As we read these comics, you will see the show writers took a lot from the comic writers because they did it ahead of them.
Yep, it's funny. Yeah, they Katie Cook and Andy Price especially were definitely way more interested in expanding the world of Equestria than fucking show writers were capable of.
To go off of that, to go off what you just said, I'm jumping ahead a little. We got our first official map of Equestria from the comic.
Oh Wow, that was before the official map. I didn't make any notes about that because I just kind of like I'm like this isn't what the map looks like, so I just kind of ignored it.
This is not the canon map anymore, but this is the map
No,
that was in the comic before the official one came out.
yeah, um, it's Here There Be Monkeys.
Here there be monkeys.
I like that they introduce like new fucking species like every 5 fucking pages.
Yeah,
Monkeys, giant spiders, cave trolls,
kelpies.
kelpies, moon bunnies, whatever the fuck. Like, okay, all right, guys. We'll get to that.
Hey Andy Price, what were you thinking drawing this, man?
He was just bullshitting, just straight off the page. Oh fuck.
What the fuck
Wait.
is the old mansion?
Uh, maybe this is like just a very small part of Equestria, like just some weird like northern area of Equestria or some shit like that. Like this could fit somewhere, probably. There could be monkeys.
I could believe this is probably near like either like the southern part of the map.
Yeah, oh yeah, maybe. We just have to find a mountain range to put it near.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's definitely no such thing as the Appalachian Mountains. Although that is a pretty good joke. Also, the crux of the plot of this revolves around fucking shit called the Secretariat Comet, which is funny.
They just added lore to the series. There's a fucking thing called the Secretariat Comet.
Which functions exactly like Sozin's Comet from Avatar, by the way.
Which, whenever it passes by Equestria every century or so, it greatly amplifies magical power.
Now, to be fair, it's because she's like, the Secretariat Comet is passing through the Horsehead Nebula, and I'm like, oh my god. How many horse jokes can we fucking shove into one fucking panel?
So now we know that their planet's located in the Horsehead Nebula. And yeah.
That's right. That is right. That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct. Yeah. So we like what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff like that. Like there's a lot of referential. There's like actually an annoying amount of referential humor in these fucking comics. It gets worse as it gets so fucking much that I just stopped noting it after a certain point because I got tired of doing it.
There's so many fucking movies and show
There's
references.
so many references, and yeah, there's so many references. You could tell that this, like just the style of humor and everything about the page, like what's on the pages, this clearly was intended to be marketed to bronies, not like the actual target audience. Like this was definitely meant to be marketed to like adult fans of the show, which it definitely was popular with adult fans of the show. Like definitely people were liking the comics because these things went on for like a decade.
These comics literally ran past the end of the show.
Yeah, like they literally outlived the show. Like, so they were very popular imprint comics. You know, lots of spin-offs, microseries stuff. There was even a very short-lived Gen 5 line that probably nobody read.
There's literally hundreds of the Friendship is Magic comics from the beginning to the after 2020.
Yeah, the main imprint did breach 100+ issues over the years,
and all the annuals and microseries and spin-offs.
Yeah, annuals and microseries and spin-offs and such and such and so. Just lots of stuff, tons of stuff. It was very expansive. You could probably just read the comics.
You could literally just read the comics and call yourself a fan of the series.
Yeah, right. I mean, the only thing is like the comics do expect you to be familiar with the show, at least at the start. I don't know. Like they don't explain, like they don't give you the story on the characters or whatever. So you just have to know. You could watch the first 2 seasons and probably just pick the comics up from there and just go for it from there. Maybe I don't know.
In a later arc, literally Sunset Shimmer and Starlight show up and they don't explain why they're there at all.
Because they just expect it's made for fans of the show. So it's a very it's a very good B canon companion material for fans of the show. You want more My Little Pony? Well, there's 2 or 3 of these sumbitches coming out every month, man.
The comics between hiatuses helped fill the fandom.
Yeah, it helped fill the gap because I mean, the entirety of the Return of Queen Chrysalis arc and most of the micro series stuff all like came out before season 4 started airing.
Yep.
Like that's what, like, if you look at, like, if you go like Equestria Daily, like basically all the relevant news is about comic stuff because there's nothing else to talk about. Like, because the show wasn't on the fucking TV right now. It's like that and Equestria Girls. This is definitely like meant for us type of thing, you know, for better or worse. So we start somewhere, I forget. You're gonna
We start with the CMC getting kidnapped by a bunch of aminals. And
changelings.
it's changelings posing as animals.
They kind of retconned changeling lore here, but well, they didn't because we never got any in the first place.
This kind of establishes this
changeling
establishes changeling lore that the show picks up. By the way,
they also have to wholesale invent a personality for Chrysalis because she doesn't have one.
And her personality is, 1, she's petty. 2, she thinks Pinkie Pie is funny.
I wrote that too. She's like, she likes Pinkie Pie. I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell. She's like, I wish I was fucking watching Pinkie Pie. Oh my god.
Most of the fandom.
Oh man, she's a real Pinkie truther. Yeah, they had to like wholesale invent a personality for Chrysalis because Chrysalis had 4.5 fucking words of dialogue in fucking Candlelight Wedding, not including when she was pretending to be Cadence. Very poorly pretending to be Cadence. I would love for them to explain why she like acted like that.
She's not a great change. Listen, it's her job. It's her job to sit there and wait for the rest of her drones to feed her.
Yeah, right. So in the I guess it's not there yet. So they because we also gave them like other backstory. Yeah, so we find out Ponyville has been body snatched by the changelings.
Which is,
all of Ponyville
they take this for the season 6 finale.
Yeah,
this beat for beat happens in the season 6 finale.
Hey brother, we don't give a fuck, you know.
Like, all of Ponyville gets body snatched by changelings.
All of Ponyville gets body snatched by changelings. The main 6 figure out that everybody's been body snatched by changelings because Twilight Sparkle has a book that explains to her that they've all been body snatched by changelings.
She has a book. It tells her what everything means.
It's a good point to say that character dialogue feels very authentic in these issues. It feels very like everybody feels really in character, you know?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Her fucking face.
Everybody feels very very naturally in character in these issues. Which is good. You know, again, like this feels like I'm reading like a episode of the show. And so a fight scene ensues, skipping over a couple pages of shit here, like because nothing happens.
Fucking Andy Price likes to draw fight scenes for these comics.
He sure does, and he will find a fucking excuse to make a fight scene in every fucking issue. They are allowed to get way more violent in this than they are on the show. I'll tell you that.
They're allowed to get much darker in these comics because we literally have Chrysalis eat something in front of the CMC.
Chrysalis does kill a small animal in front of the Queen Crusaders. That was crazy. But I mean, they're like throwing hands and shit. They're beating the fucking shit out of changelings and stuff. Like it's like super. It's super violent.
It's very much carrying the energy of the season 2 finale that it had.
Yeah, it's like what they wanted. Like it's like probably what they wanted to do with season 2 finale if like they were allowed to like, you know, depict violence on their fucking like TV5 fucking television show or whatever. Mm-hmm. Then they beat up all the changelings and they free everybody in town except the Kino Crusaders are not there.
And Chrysalis calls them on Spike.
How
did she do that?
Because she's a queen.
Did she just know the spell that can like
She's a queen.
connect to Spike?
Because she's a queen. It's
Yeah.
just how it works. That's what she said.
She makes Spike cough up an orb that can help communicate with them.
She said that onion ring you better pick up, Twilight Sparkle. And she calls Twilight Sparkle.
Hey, Twilight Vigil.
She says, Twilight Sparkle, I want to fuck you. Come to my tower so I can fuck you.
Come to my tower.
In 3 days.
Or I'll fucking eat your sisters, I guess.
And Scootaloo.
And Scootaloo.
Scootaloo is here too. I'll eat Rarity the Applejack's sisters. And this homeless child that was with them. I don't know who this is.
I don't know who this is.
I don't know who that is. And then fucking Celestia comes down, I think.
No, she doesn't. She's busy with it. She's busy with a side plot.
Right, that's the other. Yeah, she has a whole side plot going on. In this part, there's a cameo. First of all, there's Doctor Who's cameos in like every other fucking page of this fucking entire comic. Like every crowd shot.
Every other issue, he's there.
In fact, he will sometimes be there multiple times in the same crowd shot, which is funny.
You know.
Yeah, well, it's like because it's like different versions.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like the 10 one in this one, but then like in issue like 4, like there's like one where it's like 10 and 11. Also prominent cameo from Wildfire, the brown-haired like cream-colored Pegasus. Do you know who that is? Do you know Wildfire?
That's meant to be Lauren Faust, yeah.
It's Sibsy.
Really?
Yeah, it's Sibsy, the storyboard artist, the one who's married to Mando Pony.
Oh wait, that that one I've seen that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, the Pegasus. Her cutie mark is a flaming tire.
I mean, sure.
Her name is Wildfire. In this issue, she's shown with Lucky Clover, that the gray Pegasus with the clover cutie mark.
Is that meant to be Mando Pony?
No, that's who she was shown. Do you remember Candlelight Wedding Part 1, the flashback when Cadence did her like love magic?
I am on her Wikipedia page now. I barely remember this, but yes.
Yeah, that was the pony that she was arguing. That Wildfire made a cameo appearance in that episode, and that Lucky Clover was the Earth pony that she was arguing with in that scene. They are depicted together. They are never depicted together again. The next time that Wildfire has a cameo in the comics, she is actually next to Mando Pony's Pony Sona.
Okay.
Because they were probably dating at the time.
You know.
Because they get married like a year or 2 from now.
Good for them.
Good for them. Yeah, that's Sibsy's OC.
Yay.
Or Pony Sona, whatever you want to call it.
Or Sona.
Horse Sona. No. The art Katie Cook and Andy Price also make like multiple cameo appearances in almost every issue that they make. I don't think they do in this issue, but like almost every other issue that they worked on, they show up somewhere.
There's so many fucking cameos they make in.
Yeah, there's a lot of cameos. It's funny that they put themselves in it though. Fucking Andy Price's fucking character is the one in skipping way far ahead in like the Big Mac 2-parter that does the fucking who's like in the background drawing caricatures, and then he does one of Big Mac and it's like a photorealistic horse.
I saw that. That was really funny.
Yeah, that's Andy Price. That was Andy Price's character, or like his Pony Sona or whatever. It's fucking funny. So anyway, the main 6 are setting off on an adventure to
fuck Chrysalis.
Fuck Chrysalis, to take turns fucking her. Because we find out that when we blasted the changelings to fucking Kingdom Come.
Where is this in Equestria? I don't know.
Who fucking cares where it is?
Who cares?
They landed in a remote village of small, weird little animals, and they ate all of them.
They ate all of them.
So Twilight is sort of responsible for that, I feel like. No, wait, totally Shining Armor's fault.
It's Shining Armor and Cadence's fault.
Fuckers. Fucking fuckers.
And I do like that, you know, Chrysalis latched on to Twilight, like, oh, she fucked up everything.
I love that. That's really funny. Yeah, the like her like lieutenant or whatever is like, well, we probably can't try to go for Celestia again. And she's like, no, fuck Celestia. Fuck Celestia. I want fucking Twilight Sparkle's ass. Oh, okay.
Okay. Salutes.
Whatever you say, baby. Whatever you say, boss.
Whatever you say, boss.
So, luckily, Chrysalis has given us an orb with a map. And it doesn't do anything else, definitely.
It just tells you how to get to where she is.
Which is very convenient. It's very nice of her to do that.
Well, we know her actual plan is once they get here, she'll just use the comet to increase her power and drain them.
Yeah. It'll be crazy if, like, another powerful magic user also...
It would be crazy.
Powerful.
It would be crazy if actually a more powerful magic user would also get the boost from the comet.
Dickhead.
This is the point where it's like, oh, Chrysalis is terrible at planning.
Yeah, I feel like that's also carried forward into season 6 or whatever. Like, Chrysalis is just kind of stupid.
She's not. She's the bug.
She's just actually dumb. Like, she's just dumb. She's a bad leader. She just is stupid. Like, she's a shitty fucking queen. And she's a bad, like, strategist. She's just an idiot. Like, straight up stupid.
Listen, she's a bug. We're not smart.
It just... All of her fucking brains are in her legs. That's why she's so tall.
Yeah.
So they had 72 hours to rescue the Chimera Crusaders, or she's gonna eat them. And off we go.
Issue 2. They're lost in the woods and they find a temple? ?
Oh my god, this was so weird. What?
Why does this temple have diamond dog statues outside of it?
It's the ancient diamond dog
mines.
Dude, I don't fucking know. Like, what the hell?
This was Katie Cook and Andy Price trying to introduce more lore to a species that gets none.
Yeah, the production team did not take this one, man, because they like legit never bring up the Diamond Dogs like ever again in canon.
It's because I guess because the writers just had no interest whatsoever in bringing them up.
I gotta be honest with you, I didn't either. Like, I don't really care, you know. Like, did I ever at any point in like subsequent seasons be like, God, I wish we could see the fucking Diamond Dogs again?
I knew fans who wanted that.
Yeah, well, they don't understand what they think they want. Okay, they don't actually know what they fucking want. Like, they don't want that. They don't want anything. You can't please these people past a certain point.
I assumed it's just an abandoned diamond dog mine, and that's it.
Yeah, I have to assume so. Yeah, maybe the diamond dogs were once an affluent and virtuous species. Now they're like weird.
Now they're weird.
Goblins. Kidnap people and try to use them as slave labor.
We're introduced to a
diamond dogs. No, there's not even any diamond dogs in this issue. Like, it's just like not even mentioned.
Yeah. There's a big cave guy. There's a big troll.
There's a big cave troll, and Twilight's like, "Oh, it's a cave troll," and I'm like, "What?
What? What do you mean?"
There's a bunch of references cave troll to.
There's a fucking Optimus Prime.
Yeah, there's a fucking Optimus Prime on his like shelf. Also, when he picks up Fluttershy and like starts to like brush her hair, and the brush that he has, it looks like the ones that come with the toys. Like
it does look cute.
like the 6-inch figure toys or whatever the fuck, like the normal line stuff. Yeah, I had a billion of those combs when I had all the toys and stuff, which I thought that was pretty funny.
He's not violent. He's just, you know, a big dumb cave troll.
He's like a big dumb baby.
And Rarity solves this issue by just making toys for him.
Yeah, that was nice.
They go deeper into the cave.
He picks up the Rarity one and calls it George.
Her name is George now.
Her name is George now, yeah. Tell you, they really like that fucking joke because they do that 100 times in Nightmare Rarity.
They kind of, I don't.
Wasn't even the same writer. They just recycled that joke like 40 times.
It's not funny.
Why? Funny any times that they did it. Yeah.
It's not funny. We'll get to it when we get to it.
Yeah.
There's a cave in. The group separates, and the changelings pretend to be the others and piss each other off.
I want to say that this is dumb, and like out of character, but it's not. I mean, it is dumb. But it's not out of character because they're all stupid.
They have to have a middle of the episode conflict.
I like it. It's like, it's very like two-parter.
It's very like, two-parter.
To waste like half a fucking issue, like a total of like one entire issue, like half issue 2 and half issue 3, doing this bit. It feels definitely like that's how it should be. Like this is what makes a My Little Pony two-parters. They have to do this part.
Then we're introduced to giant spiders.
What the fuck?
Why are they dressed like goons?
Why is there's like the smaller one that takes Applejack's hat?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, 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 I'm a cowboy. Which is a fucking Toy Story joke. Which is a joke, which is a Toy Story, which is a deep cut Toy Story joke for a fucking blooper from Toy Story 1. Do you remember when like Pixar used to make like animated bloopers?
Yes.
Remember this? When there's an animated blooper for Toy Story 1 where the like squeaky shark takes Woody's hat and howdy howdy howdy, like he does that bit. It's like a weird deep cut reference to a fucking Pixar fucking blooper joke from 1995.
By this point, this is a 20-year joke.
Yeah, like holy shit. Fucking awesome. I like that everybody who works on My Little Pony feels the need to make obscure pop culture references all the time.
They have to.
Also, they when the spiders are shooting their webs, it does a thwip.
They do the Spider-Man thwip.
It's like in the Spider-Man font. It's like, come on, guys.
That is a good joke.
That was funny. They did that shit fucking in the next issue with fucking Nightcrawler.
Oh my god, you're right.
In issue 3, when Fluttershy, or when Twilight teleports her and Fluttershy,
they use the Nightcrawler pump.
Yeah, they use the Nightcrawler Bamf. I'm like, come on, fuck you guys. Marvel's gonna sue us.
I mean, I really appreciate like comic jokes like that. That it's like that deep.
Yeah, it's funny. It's really good. It's super easy stuff. It's funny every time. There's a great bit here where Fluttershy is like, "Oh, giant spiders are completely harmless, and friendly," and they're like, "No, not these ones.
Not these ones."
She's like super. She's like super. It's like every page, like 5 or 6 pages straight. She's just like rattling off spider facts. It's really funny.
They write Fluttershy a little airheaded this time.
They do. I kind of don't dislike it. It's kind of funny.
It's more characterization than just her being afraid all the time.
Yeah, it's better characterization than her just being like scared of giant. Like I like that she's not scared of them. She's just like, these aren't scary. They're just giant spiders, and everyone's like, they definitely are going to eat us. And she's like, no.
Even as she's webbed up.
Yeah, she's like confused. Like she's like, there's like 2 or 3 times in this bit where she's like, I don't understand why they were so fucking violent. Like they're not supposed. They're supposed to be nice. The hell. She's like bad. She's like upset. I'm like, it's like they're not supposed to act like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. There's yeah, they did a couple of goofs with Fluttershy. They should have done this more in the show where she just has like really obscure, weird animal facts that are like horrible, and she doesn't think that they're like freaky.
It's cause like animals are her talent, and
Yeah,
also her special interest.
yeah, right. But like, there's the bit in like issue 3, I think, where after they like all reunite because they're getting chased by various animals that want to kill them and eat them and shit. They're like, "Oh God, I hope those fucking animals don't come down here and try to eat us again." And she's like, "Oh, don't worry. Well, they all hate each other, so they'll be fucking killing each other up there for the right to eat us."
Isn't
She
nature
says it like,
isn't nature fascinating?
isn't it fascinating? And they're like off screen, like ripping each other's fucking arms off and like shit, and then everyone else like fucking horrified. And she's like, "Wow, oh,
Wow.
it's so funny." Really good bit with her.
They should have kept this one.
Um,
They should have added
they
that
should
to
have,
the show.
yeah, they should have put that on her like character in the fucking show. Yeah, it would have been way funnier. Um, so I don't even remember how did they even get out of the spider thing? I don't even remember.
Pinkie Pie brings in the cave troll to help deal
Oh
with the
yeah,
spiders.
that's such a classic cartoon bit. Um, of like a set off. It's like a fucking Looney Tunes bit, you
It's a
know?
Looney Tunes bit.
A big fucking thing that he just grabs the fucking spider and calls him George or some shit like that. And they're like, okay.
And they get pissed at each other, and they all decide to part ways.
Yeah, they all get pissed off. Twilight loses her fucking cool too. This is funny.
Twilight does kind of go off on everyone else.
Twilight gets mad. I don't know what the hell the fucking problem is today. She's like, usually Twilight's like the one who's like, girls, we can't get separated. We have to stick together. And she comes out, she's like, you know what? Fuck you, Rainbow Dash.
Fuck
bitch.
all of you. I hate you.
Fuck everyone except Fluttershy. Like, what? What the hell?
Except Fluttershy.
Except Fluttershy, and like teleports away with Fluttershy before Fluttershy can even say anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I've chosen Fluttershy to die on this hill with. The hell. I like that they started arguing. They got attacked by giant spiders. They get out of the situation with the giant spiders, and then they just resume the argument. Like, they're not done yet. They're still pissed off. It's awesome.
They're not done.
Yeah, like, actually, and you know what? I was in the middle of saying something, and that something was "fuck you, Rainbow Dash, you airheaded bitch." Like, okay, whoa, what the hell? So they all split off to end issue 2. They split off in fun little groups, actually. Twilight Sparkle and Fluttershy, which is like the least interesting of the groups. Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Rare Jack.
Rare Jack.
Those are crazy. Somebody ships.
Someone ships that.
Somebody's really crazy ships.
It's like
yeah.
they get a whole page dedicated to that, actually.
Well, especially the Rare Jack. Yeah, they get straight up domestic.
Issue 3. Go ahead.
Oh no, yeah, go to issue 3. I literally wrote, like when they split up and go to issue 3, I literally wrote Applejack and Rarity immediately become domestic as soon as they're separated from the others.
Yep. Issue 3 begins with all the pairs talking each other and how they hate each other. Chrysalis is watching them through the orb, and we get the best shot of Twilight ever. We get the best shot of Twilight Sparkle ever.
I like that the orb is a fisheye lens. This is how Chrysalis was looking at him all day. Like,
this is how she was looking at them.
My fucking chud son. She has one brain cell.
Oh my god, I love it.
Why the fuck did Andy Price draw this?
He thought it would be funny. And he was right.
Funny. He was right, yeah. There's so many great visual gags. Like, we can't even talk about all of them. There's so many great visual gags in Andy Price's fucking issues. It's just so many of them.
It's so good.
There's a lot of reoccurring bits they do too. I didn't mention at the beginning. Fucking when they're in the library in like issue 1, and Twilight is like sort of reminding the audience what changelings are in case you forgot. It's only been like 6 months since they were on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, just like, you guys remember the changelings? And Rainbow Dash is like, Oh, what, at the royal wedding?
I was a little
Yeah,
drunk.
I got fucked up. I don't really remember anything, man. I had like 10 fucking shots at the after party. I don't really remember shit, dude. Like, that's so fucking funny.
I mean, it became a thing that Rainbow Dash likes alcohol because of the fucking Flim and
Yeah.
Flam episode.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember. I didn't remember that being the comics too, but they fucking reference this several. Like anytime it's fucking Andy Price and Katie Cook on the fucking gig, they fucking do this bit with Rainbow Dash, where she's drinking or is fucked up.
She
Like
has she has a problem.
she does have a problem. In the Rarity micro issue that Cook and Price did, Rarity or fucking like page 1, fucking Rainbow Dash is getting shit faced. It's like awesome.
Girl,
Like,
you
holy
got a
fuck.
problem.
Yeah, she's like 22.
Do we need it? Well, actually, we find out in season 4 Rainbow Dash's canonical age.
We?
Yep. During the cheese sandwich episode, we see a birthday cake with a number of candles.
Cheese sandwich. Listen, don't talk to me about no fucking cheese sandwich.
Listen, I know I hate the guy too, but it's
Well,
yeah.
It's actually we have to put that aside when we get to that episode because that episode's really good. Like it's like really good.
It's a good Pinkie Pie episode. He's just there to
It's-
ruin it.
I mean, Weird Al is there. Like it's not his fault. Actually, it is. It is actually literally Weird Al's fault.
Because he wanted to be in the show.
It's no, I was gonna say it's Weird Al's fault that cheese sandwich fucks Pinkie Pie at the end of the show. But like that doesn't happen for years, so like we can just pretend that doesn't happen.
We just pretend that didn't happen.
Cheese sandwich.
There's
Anyway.
21 candles on her birthday cake in that episode. So from season
There's
1,
no way that she's 21 years old in season 4. She's lying.
so from seasons 1 to 3, she was 20.
Lying about her age. What's the drinking age in Ponyville?
Fucking 16 or some shit.
Fucking 16, yeah. She was probably hitting Four Locos in fucking flight school, dude.
Oh, absolutely. That's probably one of the reasons she was kicked out.
She was hitting Four Locos in flight school, like the old Four Locos that were like outlawed.
Yeah.
OG Four Locos. She was probably hitting that shit on weekdays.
And that's the reason Fluttershy broke up with her, among many other things. Rainbow,
Like, yeah.
I don't think you should be drinking. I can drink as much as I want.
You know, her and AJ probably can drink each other at the table like every couple of weeks. You know?
Oh, they can drink anyone else in the town over the table.
Yeah. Alright, Rainbow Dash is like, yeah, the royal wedding. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I was fucked up. Like, I had like 10 shots. So like, I woke up with the DJ. Like, I don't know.
I don't remember anything about that.
I don't remember. Like, I woke up in the same bed as like the DJ, like and Pinky. Like, I don't even remember that. And Pinky's like, I do.
I
She's like,
do.
okay. No, it's like, okay, shut up. Don't tell me. Like, not jealous. Like, I'm not mad.
The Rainbow Dash and Pinkie scene isn't noteworthy. It's just more weird Pinkie humor. But Chrysalis thinks she's funny.
Chrysalis thinks she's funny. She's like, the fucking changelings come back to report to her because she can only watch Twilight through the orb now that they're all separated, and changelings are like spying on the rest of them and letting her know what they're up to. And she's like, I really would think that you were lying to me if I didn't spend several hours already watching Pinkie Pie. It's awesome. She makes the stupid big head costumes. And the funniest part of that scene is with the end when she's like, and I made one for the changelings to wear too. Stupid. I made this changeling fucking costume for the changelings to wear also.
They can have it too.
Great. I like that in we're writing Rainbow Dash to be really annoyed with Pinkie here.
Which is like she is in season 1.
Yeah, it's season 1. It's like she likes Pinkie, but it's like now's not the time. I don't have time. Like it's not the time for this right now, Pinkie Pie. AJ and Rarity literally just start playing house.
They literally start playing house together.
Like the fucking AJ literally is like a fucking my bitch wife that I hate expression.
Like fucking.
But she does it.
Rarity collected berries and hay and flowers for Applejack to eat while she was out.
Yeah, and she's like, come on. And she does it. Does it. She fucking me doing whatever my wife wants. Fucking
Rarity,
like
Rarity taking off her hat and making her a little like handkerchief. It's really cute.
yeah. Eat these flowers.
Eat these
So
flowers.
fucking funny. It's so awesome. She doesn't even argue. She just does it. She's not happy about it. It's anything
listen,
Rarity wants.
I'll
Whatever you say, darling.
I'll do anything Rarity tells me to.
Whatever you say, darling. Fucking after the AJ Rarity scene, it cuts to the Cunera Crusaders and Chrysalis. And Chrysalis says that Rarity's being fussy, and Sweetie Belle's like, "Hey," and Bloom's like, "Your sister is fussy." She's like, "Hey, I know. You don't have to say it."
Chrysalis kind of ships Rarajack.
She's not as into it as she's too busy thinking about Pinkie Pie and like Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah.
Like with her, not even like with each other. She's too self-absorbed to think about it too much.
I think so too.
Basically everybody has a scene here where they realize like they cool down enough to be like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. My friends wouldn't talk about me like that, you know?
They wouldn't shit talk me like that to my face.
That's the problem. They would have said it to my fucking face. Like, I can't remember one of them was, but Twilight was like, Rainbow Dash wouldn't call me a fucking egghead, and then I'm like, yes, she would.
Yes,
She's
would.
Done it.
She's done it.
Yeah, but she does it to your face. That's the problem. That's the difference. Like, but fucking Rainbow Jack wouldn't talk about me like that to my back. She'd say that shit to my face. I'm like, okay, yeah. Good point.
They all start getting chased by different monsters.
Yeah, there's fucking Chupacabra.
There's chupacabras. There's plants. There's little antelopes, jackalopes.
Oh, they're like vampires.
Weird little fanged rabbits.
Supposed to be jackalopes, maybe, I don't know. They're like Funicula.
They're like jack. I think they had the horns, so I think.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to be jackals. Yep. I like the bit where fucking Twilight like, oh fuck, it's a goddamn fucking Chupacabra, and Fluttershy's like, oh, don't worry, I'm pretty sure they only eat goats. And then they look at each other and they have like dicks like sticking out of their mane that make them look like horns, and they're like, ah fuck.
Ah fuck.
That was fucking good. Don't worry, Twilight. I'm pretty sure they only eat goats, because that's what fucking Chupacabra means in Griffin.
No.
No.
We don't know. We don't know what the Hispanic equivalent is in Horse World, and we'll never know. Dragons?
Yeah. No. It's Griffins. I'm just deciding that it's Griffins.
Yeah, sure.
And Griffish. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, so they all get reunited, and they all apologize and make up and such not. And Fluttershy has her iconic little "the more you know" panel. Isn't this scene, I think, where she's like sitting in the fucking like Looney Tunes circle.
It's such a good panel.
Like, there's no reason, like nothing in the script called for that. Andy Price just drew that because it looked good. I don't know.
It was funny.
It was funny. It was awesome. Like it's just a lot of care and interesting paneling in these issues. Like, they didn't need to do that, you know. Like, there's like way more effort than I feel like you would think would go into something like this. Like, they give a lot of effort in these issues for sure.
I would have loved to have seen Andy Price and Katie Cook on an official episode.
That would have been great. They should have at least let Cook write an episode or something. They should have put them on the production team, yeah. I think it's actually interesting that they didn't put anybody on the writing staff on the comics. Like, I guess they were all too busy doing the actual show. But it's like, you feel like, it's like, oh, that makes sense. Just put a writer, like, even just like a script supervisor or something. Like,
they found a perfect team with Price and Cook.
Yeah, they're like, let's let these guys handle it. They got this shit on. And
We
so,
start issue 4.
yes.
They
And
arrive at
so,
the new weird changeling place that they took over.
yep. They arrive at Chrysalis' backup castle.
It's not her real castle. We established this. This is her backup castle.
Well, because this is like, they're in like the little bunny land
Little bunny foo-foo.
or whatever. Like the place they landed, they just stayed there. They didn't go back to the hive or whatever. And so Twilight reminds us again what the stakes are for like the 8th time. Just in case you weren't listening, the last 5 times they said it.
It's been 3 days, and we get the Freaklestia, not Freaklestia, Freakalist panel.
Freakalist.
We get the Freakalist panel.
Susty was probably freaking her shit on the low key in the background.
Like, girl.
Yeah, she's gonna eat them. It's really awesome that Chris is like, wait a minute, I can just kill you guys.
Wait a minute, they're here now. I don't have to hold you for ransom anymore.
I could have just killed you the whole time. Actually, I didn't need to keep you alive at all. Like she's like fucking 72 hours hanging out with these kids, and at no point is she's like, I have no intention of turning you over, so I don't have to. Like, why are you alive? What are we doing here? What the fuck?
We go through the main 6, going through what is essentially a bunch of movie references.
It's yeah, like It and The Shining and whatever the fuck else. It's just a bunch of references.
Fucking that Goblin movie with David Bowie.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense if Andy Price is a big horror guy.
Oh yeah, he based his style off an old horror comic.
Yeah, so if he's a big horror guy, I could see why they would do this. And it's again like these comics are just so like pop culture referential, because they're appealing to people who really like that, like bronies, because we really like pop culture references here. We get to a scary door with a riddle. Pinkie Pie answers the riddle, and the answer is I don't know.
That's right.
And they're like, yes, and Twilight's like, holy fuck. I was like, I have a migraine. Like, please.
Can we just...
Please, God.
Please, God. They arrive at Chrysalis's chambers before she eats the CMC. And she reveals her plan. She's waiting for the comet to make her more powerful, and it arrives.
And her plan is to suck Twilight's sparkle dry.
She says that word for word, by the way, in a text bubble. Suck her dry.
She does say she's gonna suck her shit dry.
She's gonna suck her silly.
Twilight's like, word?
Word?
Oh. Pinkie in the background's like, hey yo.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. They try to attack Chrysalis. They just beating her ass. Like they're trying to beat her ass this time. Like we ain't gonna know shit.
They don't even give a fuck. They just kind of start beating her ass.
Chrysalis like, do you guys bring the elements? And they're like, we brought the elements of these fucking hands, bitch. Fuck. The elements of me beating your ass, motherfucker. Chrysalis beats them all.
She goops up the main 6 besides Twilight.
She goops them. And then she literally gives Twilight the, like, fucking Darth Vader heel turn speech from fucking, episode fucking 6. The, like, fucking join me and together we can rule whatever thing. Like, literally, like, the Darth Vader shit. And Twilight's like, no. And then she's like, okay, well, maybe if you don't join me, I'll kill all your friends. And she's like,
oh yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
And then they touch tips.
They do touch tips.
They touch tips.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, okay, well, I'll join you if you let my friends go. Why was Chrysalis standing like that? Fuck.
Because she's a little fruity.
She is a little fruity. It's so wet in here, man. Like, you're just ripping.
There's just goo everywhere because they're weird bugs.
Everywhere, man. Like it's wet and it's moist in here. And she's like, yeah, we're bugs. Like,
Because we're bugs.
it's just I can't help it. It's you know. Twilight says, I'll join you if you spare my friends. And she says, okay. And then she immediately doesn't do that.
Because she's evil. She's Chrysalis.
And that pisses Twilight off so bad that she just becomes Super Saiyan
She literally goes Super Saiyan.
and just blows Chrysalis away.
And because Chrysalis forgot. The comet empowers every single magical being on the planet, including the most powerful unicorn known in history.
To be fair to Chrysalis, she didn't know that Twilight Sparkle was that powerful because she does Twilight Sparkle does blow a fucking hole through the wall with her magic, and Chrysalis is like, holy shit.
I can't do that.
Yeah, she's like, what the fuck was that? What the hell would you do? And Twilight's like, I don't know. I don't know. So to be fair to Chrysalis, she did think she was more powerful than Twilight. She was not.
She was not. She was probably riding off the high from beating Celestia that she thought she could take Twilight.
Yeah, right. I mean, you know what? She did beat. We're power scaling here. Celestia fucking lost to Chrysalis 1v1, and Twilight Sparkle didn't. So, you can't even make any excuses for fucking Celestia. She was in good health.
She was in good health. She was at the peak of her form.
She was at peak condition. She was at good health. She just lost that fight. I guess you could say that Chrysalis was juiced up on Shining Armor's magic.
Yeah. But it's been months since then, so you think she probably lost it.
Well, she was juiced up. You could say she was juiced up on Shining Armor's magic during the wedding, but she was at this point when Twilight beat her, she was juiced up on the fucking comet.
Yeah, she was juiced up on the comet.
So that's still Celestia still had dog walks. I don't know.
The fucking panel of Twilight just obliterating her.
Just hitting a fucking flashbang on her. Like that fucking Final Fantasy 14 gif.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's it just fucking disintegrates.
Yeah. And they did it. They stopped her.
They did it. They defeated Chrysalis again. The second time in 2 months or whatever. And then they save the Chimera Crusaders and they go back home. Yay!
Before that, we get the best the best drawn Celestia I've ever seen. The same way it was Twilight.
Oh yeah. They Andy Price draws Celestia so great. Yeah! Holy shit! Yeah, that was so fucking awesome. It's look at Celestia! And it's what the fuck? Holy fuck.
The best image of her I've ever seen.
It looks like a noodle. Did he color her or nothing?
He didn't even color her.
Oh my god. So awesome. Twilight Sparkle looks stupid in this panel too.
Oh.
Celestia and Spike come by. They come and they're like, you guys are too late. We already. And Celestia, you would have lost anyways.
We already won. So it's oh, cool.
Oh, wow. Good work, my faithful student. As always, I had complete and total confidence in you. I didn't even know what was going on, to be honest.
I was doing a thing with Spike.
Yeah, me and Spike were doing a whole thing, and it was just cute in this scene. They all explaining what Spike was doing off page the whole time.
Let's loaf with Mama.
And they're fucking loafing.
Let's loaf with Mama.
Applejack loafs in a later issue too. It's awesome. I like that they keep drawing them like this. I like that Celestia's legs are so long she has to cross them like that.
Yeah, she can't.
Oh,
She
I
can't
just
properly low.
noticed Scootaloo was sleeping on Celestia's back. I didn't notice that before.
I mean, again, Celestia's motherly. She'll let Scootaloo do that.
Yeah, she loves kids. I didn't even see her back there before. I was too busy thinking about how Celestia is fucking trying to get Fluttershy to fucking fuck her.
You are. Like, I don't blame
Like
you. You're pushing Flutterlestia so hard. But it's
Dude,
true.
It's not even me. Like, it's the comics doing it. I'm not even doing anything.
It's the comics doing it.
Look at how she. This is the like. It's off panel, like from where Pearl like cut the screenshot, but she's looking at Fluttershy like that, while Fluttershy is like
while
explaining
she's
what happens.
whistling.
Yeah, she's like she wants that bitch so bad.
Let's see. Let me get this.
So bad, it's crazy. But like Spike is explaining to Twilight like what happened. And we see it like in a couple pages, but he's like, and the mayor gave me a medal, and she's like, wow, good job, Spike. I'm so proud of you. And they, like,
Twilight's
fist
so
bump
proud
or
of her
whatever.
little brother here.
Yeah, she's like, good job, man. You did great. I'm so proud of you. It's awesome. I like this, cute. Yeah, she's looking at Fluttershy crazy. Like, wow. She's like she's like subtly putting forward her injured leg so that Fluttershy will notice it. Like, she's like trying to like get Fluttershy to fucking like mother her.
Oof, 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 oof.
Ooh. Spike's like, what are you doing? She's like, Spike, you need to go. Twilight, take Spike and go away. Get out of here. Take Scootaloo with you too. I gotta
go.
You know, yeah, I gotta go. If Fluttershy's like, oh, you know, those giant spiders, and Celestia's like, wow. She's like, oh my god. Like, Twilight's looking at her, she's like, come on.
Come on.
Wow, Fluttershy.
I feel like of any of Twilight's friends, Twilight would be fine with Celestia taking interest in Fluttershy.
I think she'd be fine with it, but I think it's really embarrassing for her that fucking Celestia just be like just so shameless about it.
Princess Celestia, are you a chaser?
Yeah. Yes. Twilight. Yes. I invented that shit.
No!
No! What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Fuck.
She's like, Celestia, are you like interested in Fluttershy? And she's like, Twilight, you'll understand when you're older, the appeal of an older mayor. And she's like, okay, 1, I'm like 25 years old. 2, Fluttershy is like a year older than me. 3, you are 1,000 years old. Get a fucking grip. Be serious. She's like, Twilight, listen.
Twilight, listen. I'm young. I'm a young mayor
I
at
haven't
heart.
fucked in 100 years, dude. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
It's just really embarrassing to see Celestia act like this in front of me. And like, it's just like, she's like, you can leave Twilight's party.
This could just be between me and Fluttershy. You don't have to be involved.
Twilight Sparkle, your mother and I are both very disappointed in you. What?
What?
What? What? Nothing.
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 Oh. What a great first arc.
It's really good. It's good bits, good art, good story. We get a 2-page bonus story where we get somebody else did the art for this. I didn't write who it was.
I didn't either.
Of what Spike was doing during the whole thing. Which is him and Celestia fighting an epic war in Ponyville against an army of giant cockatrices or something like that.
Because the meteor made them huge.
Really funny. It's really awesome. Feels like a very like Spike-esque kind of thing to happen. I really like the idea of Spike having his own like shit going on while he's not with the mains. They should have done this in the show like a bunch actually.
He's just doing his own thing.
Yeah, just doing it like the Pets episode in season 3. Like just like Spike is up to something when the main 6 like are like going off without him.
Spike is off doing like fucking Ben 10 shit on his own.
Yeah, he's doing like crazy stuff. And like they like come back from some mildly tamed adventure, and Spike's like passed out in his bed after like escaping the fucking death temple, and they're like, this lazy fat chud. Sleeping all day.
For those listening, we call Spike like fucking fat chud like 20 times in the past day.
It's because he's a fat little chud. Look at him. Dude, some of the people who on these comics would draw him fat as fuck. Like
He's the little guy.
he's my fat chud son that I hate.
I love him. Now we can move on to the not good arc.
Yeah, this shit sucks.
I really
dude,
hate to say it, but this arc sucks.
Oh, dude, one note I wrote on issue 4 I forgot is I wrote Scootaloo is so alone. Because there's a panel where when the main six like bust in to save them, Apple Bloom and Sweetie are like, my sister's here to save me, and like Scootaloo's like, wish I had a sister.
She literally, yeah, she says, I wish I
God.
had a sister.
She literally says that. I'm like, oh my god, the fuck, people.
Wish I had any family.
Now, to be fair, Rainbow Dash did come and like was there to save her, but like, it's not like that. It's just like I wish anybody loved me at all.
At all.
At all. Crystal should have turned around and be like, wow, that's sad, dude.
That's sad,
sucks.
man. Like I'm
That's
evil,
sad,
and that's
dude.
sad.
That sucks, dude. Issues 5 through 8 are the Nightmare Rarity arc. These were published from March the 27th, 2013 to June the 12th, 2013. The story is written by Heather Nuffer. The art is by Amy Meberson. We have some problems with the storytelling here. I think the art is mostly fine.
The art is mostly fine. I
have some problems with it. Yeah,
it's a little step down from Andy Price, but like Nuffer manages to capture some pretty good faces.
It's definitely a step down from Andy Price, but Andy Price is literally the best at this. So it's like, it's like every other artist who works on this comic is a step down from Andy Price. Like nobody's better at this than he is, right? It's still pretty good. I like the colors. I like the coloring.
The coloring's great, especially for the nightmares.
Yeah, the nightmare stuff. The coloring's really nice. I like that there's like a real like tone contrast between day and night in these issues. Like the day scenes are very bright, very saturated, and then the darker scenes are like have a much darker palette. It makes like if it's a story about like Nightmare Moon and whatever kind of stuff, like it lends itself to itself very well to have those like very big contrasts between lights and darks. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The only real problem that I had with the art in this is that the smoke monsters were really hard to make out in terms of like what I'm supposed to actually be looking at. I feel like I couldn't really parse what I was supposed to be. It's like, especially when they have like close-ups, I'm like, there's probably supposed to be like a facial expression here, but I can't see it. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Other than that, I thought the ponies looked nice. I thought like Spike looked nice. I thought all the expressions were quite good. Like very expressive art, very good art.
Nightmare Rarity's design is great.
Nightmare Rarity looks great, yeah. Let's talk about Luna. Well, actually, wait, before we talk about Luna, I also think this artist had a really good understanding of how shots are blocked in the cartoon. Andy Price's like compositions aren't blocked like how the show is blocked. Which is good, like just fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there were a lot of panels in these issues that I felt like could have basically just looked like screenshots from the show if the show had like a different art style.
Mm-hmm.
Like some close-ups and like reaction shots. Like there's one in like the first issue where Twilight and Rainbow Dash like have a like reaction at the same time, and they like turn to look at each other. And like both say something at the same time, like they say the same thing at the same time, and it looked like a shot like that I would see in the show. So I think like the blocking, like how the panels are composed, felt like it was reminiscent of like the shot blocking in the cartoon. So I think again this was somebody who's, definitely like was very like intimately familiar with the show on an artistic level. And was like choosing to sort of make it like not like art style, but like visually sort of reminiscent of how the show looks.
I like
how shots block and stuff like that. I like that.
I agree with that. Meverson did a pretty good job in that regard.
Yeah, like Meverson's a great artist. I think like if I think these are the only issues that she did that I don't think she did. These are the only ones that we've read for the show so far that she's done. But I'd like to see her do some more. I did enjoy her art a lot in these issues. Heather Newfer, your writing isn't the best. That being said, now let's talk about Luna. What the fuck?
This arc is made to introduce lore for Nightmare Moon and Luna, and it's done poorly.
It's more like retcon lore. Yes, it's done poorly. All I was talking about is what Luna looks like.
Yeah, so Luna's design in this arc is her season 1 design,
which is so weird. There's no way that this was made for Luna's redesign.
And what happens at the end of the arc?
Yeah, like there's no way. It makes no sense no matter how you look at it, because there's no way that this could have taken place before.
There's no way this took place before the Luna's episode in season 2.
Or Luna Eclipse, because Luna Eclipse explicitly says that it's the first time any of them have seen her since the Nightmare Moon incident.
And also, Ponyville would not be reacting to her that way in the episode if this arc had transpired.
Yeah, dude. You know what? You like what happens at the end of the arc? I was like, what are you talking about? I legitimately forgot because I was so tuned. I legitimately didn't notice because I was so tired of reading this that Luna changes to her season 2 design in the last issue.
Yes.
Why?
She turns she turns into her season 2 appearance at the end of this arc.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh my god. I literally didn't even I genuinely did not notice when that happened. I was so tuned out at this point. Oh yeah, she does. Yeah, it's just I didn't even notice because at this point in the shit, I was reading the dialogue. I was like, I'm so tired of this. Be done with this. Oh wow, I didn't even notice this. I'm going back and hi Gummy. Oh my god. I was going back and reading this. I'm like, when does this fucking happen? Speaking of fat little chuds, Spike is drawn like a fat little fucking chud in these issues.
Spike is drawn like a little freak in these issues.
He's a little freak. He gets a lot of play in these issues, which is why it's bad.
Well, because it's a rarity-centric arc as well. And that means Spike has to be there.
You know, I want to say this again. We've said this so many times for the record. We like Spike.
I like Spike.
I love Spike.
He's my little guy.
A lot. I like Spike a lot, except for whenever he's on screen. Apparently, it's not his fault. Maybe they could try writing something good for fucking once.
I mean, I just hate that his whole character arc is dedicated to being a simp for rarity.
Yeah, I mean, it's early enough that it's what else?
That's his entire personality. That's it.
You know what I like about Spike is he really has two personalities. He has his I'm the main character personality, which sucks, and he has the I'm a supporting cast character personality, which is awesome. When he's the main character, he's very childish and stupid. But when he's not, he's
he's the goat.
He's intelligent and sarcastic and stuff. It happens in these issues. Before the narrative switches to being Spike centric, he's when he's Twilight Sparkle's assistant, he's he's silly, but he's kind of the straight man of the joke or whatever's going on. Mm-hmm. But then when Spike's by himself, he's I'm a fat little chud.
I'm a fat little chud. What do I do?
I'm a fat little chud. Anyway, I guess I feel like they could have fixed this if they had just had a little bit of dialogue in the beginning that's why does Luna look different now? That's not what Luna's supposed to if literally just any one of the main six had commented that Luna looks she's looks like how she looks in season 1 instead of the last time they saw her in season 2, and then she could be oh, because the Nightmare Force, like, you know, whatever, right? Like, there's an easy way to just explain this. But I guess this arc is trying to give context for why Luna looks different now.
That is what the purpose of this arc is trying to do, and it fails.
And it fails completely because it doesn't make any sense.
Make any sense.
I appreciate the effort, I suppose, but it doesn't make any sense. Also, Trixie's there. What?
Yeah, Trixie's here.
Also, Trixie's there talking. She fucking, like, they, like, made up an imaginary redemption arc for Trixie in this?
Yeah, she's
Did
just
you catch that?
she's just like, yeah. Go ahead.
At like in issue 4, like Celestia is talking to Luna about how, like, she has to, like she's trying to, like, you know, give her, like, a pep talk because she's, like, she feels guilty about the Nightmare Force stuff, and, like, fucking Trixie interjects about something about, like, you know, this, you all, everybody deserves a second chance, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? Who's this?
Why Trixie the bus driver?
Why Trixie the fucking bus driver? Trixie, not at this point in the show, Trixie is still antagonistic. Like, the fuck? The last time we saw Trixie, she used an evil amulet to try to enslave everybody in town.
I don't think Heather Nuffer watched the show, question mark?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Now, to be fair, Katie Cook and Annie Price also put Trixie in a bunch of crowd shots she shouldn't be in, but they don't have her talk, so
it's
different.
It's whatever. I am choosing to believe this. Listen, a lot of people choose to believe the comic timeline is different than the show timeline.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, it's B canon, so ultimately, like, any contradictions, just, you have to defer to the, like, main continuity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if the comics contradict what happens in the show, either before or after or during or whatever, like, the show is the main source of continuity, so you have to, like, the show automatically wins because it's the main source of continuity. Like, so it doesn't really matter, and also, like, this shit's never referenced ever again anyway, so
nope,
it doesn't really matter. So
everyone in Ponyville can't sleep.
Everybody's having nightmares,
which is a plot they use for a later Luna episode.
This is, yeah. Everybody's having nightmares at night.
At night. Wow.
Spooky. Twilight's nightmare is the literal exact same thing that she hallucinated about in Crystal Kingdom 2-parter. Like, Celestia telling her that she's a failure and disowning her.
Yep.
Which is consistent, if nothing else. It's cool that she still has anxiety about this. Like, I thought we got over that.
She's an anxious horse.
She's an anxious horse. Everybody has pretty much what you'd expect to be their nightmares.
Rarity's is a little different.
Yeah, well, Rarity's crazy. Rarity says Mabel from Gravity Falls in it.
A horse version of Mabel from Gravity Falls shows up to replace Rarity in her friend group.
She references this again later in the end of the fucking arc. Like, she says it again. Like, she references Mabel again. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Everyone was like, who's Mabel?
Yeah. Rarity. Well, so they everybody's having nightmares, and the main six all decide that they should have a sleepover, so that they can, you know, what is the plan? Like, maybe we'll sleep better if we all sleep together.
Yes, they'll sleep better if they're all together.
Can't tell you how many times I've used that line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Binky's like, hey. It's like, okay.
While
so
they're sleeping, the darkness from the moon appears to kidnap Rarity.
The Nightmare Force.
The Nightmare appears.
They kidnap Rarity. You know what I did like in this part? Rainbow Dash tries to rescue her. She hits a sonic rain boom to try to rescue Rarity, which calls back to the last time. Well, not the last time.
Really good set of panels that, like, shows Rainbow Dash's character.
Yeah, and it's a callback to the season 1 episode Sonic Rain Boom, where she was able to hit the Sonic Rain Boom to catch Rarity when she was falling. Um, it's like a nice like reversal in that, because this time she hits it, but she still can't catch Rarity. It's like nice. Like, it makes sense, even if like that wasn't like referential. It still makes sense because Rainbow Dash is obviously the fastest one, and she can fly. But it's a good way to set that. It's like fucking even Rainbow Dash going Mach fuck can't catch up. Like, there was nothing we could have done to save her. Like, here, it's good. That good panels, and they were paneled very well.
Celestia and Luna show up to plot exposition. There are things that live on the dark side of the moon.
So, what?
Yeah.
The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, there are creatures called nightmares that live on the dark side of the moon.
So, we have retconned. We are attempting to retcon Nightmare Moon in its entirety by saying that Luna was essentially possessed by an evil force and was not in control of herself.
Yes.
Which doesn't carry forward, by the way, and sort of totally absolves Luna of any wrongdoing, which is not great. Because it kind of just loses all the teeth of Nightmare Moon in its entirety if like Luna is just literally just not responsible for any of the wrongdoing that she did. I mean, she didn't even really do anything wrong.
She didn't do anything.
Also, it's just weird. Like, I feel like there was a better way we could have gotten around this. Like, I mean, even if you want to be like, Nightmare Moon is some kind of like dark magic that infects you or whatever, I feel like we could have gotten to that without it having to be like a species or like a character. You know what I mean? Like, because like literally Nightmare Rarity literally says out loud, like, I am possessing Rarity. This is not Rarity. This is me possessing her.
Yes, correct.
Rarity's not in here. Like, oh.
The being called the Nightmare is possessing Rarity.
Which is boring, by the way. Both in that it robs Luna of any like agency in her sort of downfall. But it also means that Nightmare Rarity is a really boring villain.
She does nothing, by the way. She literally shows up, aura farms, and then gets blasted.
Nope. She does nothing. And she's not interesting because it's not like it's like evil Rarity. It's just a thing that's using Rarity's body. That got taller.
She got slightly taller.
Yeah. So, not cool. Not very cool. Not as cool as like the concept sounds, right? Which is like whatever.
They could have like the idea of there's evil creatures that live on the dark side of the moon that can possess people. That's a cool idea, but then they do nothing with it.
Yeah, they're mostly used for comedy.
They're mostly comedic,
which is weird. It definitely didn't have to be like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what issue 1 ends with.
Yeah, so Rarity's been kidnapped, and we're fucked. They write a letter to Celestia, and Celestia writes them back. Celestia comes to Ponyville to talk to them, and she brings Luna. And Luna explains basically the shit that we just said about the Nightmare Force. Like it's the fucking Ginyu Force. Blah, 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 blah. We have to go to the moon and rescue Luna. Rarity. Rarity. Now this part is fun. This part
is actually pretty fun.
They lasso the moon and pull it closer to the planet. That's fucking awesome.
Which, that would cause some issues.
The
I would
moon
think.
Is not. We already decided the moon does not cause tides. Like that's not how it works here.
The bringing a celestial body closer to the planet does not cause any issues.
No, gravity's not real.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Gravity isn't real.
There is no such thing as gravity. Like gravity is just everybody just it's just sort of a concept. Like
It
you can
is.
just choose to ignore gravity.
Now this is this part. Fuck. It it gasses up Celestia because she's the only one who can lasso the moon. Everyone, and then everyone else is like pulling it closer.
Yeah. All right, you guys start pulling. What the fuck?
She doesn't even help, by the way.
Yeah, she's too busy looking at Fluttershy's ass, probably.
Yeah.
All right, you guys start pulling. Make sure Fluttershy helps.
Yeah, make sure she's in the back.
Make sure she's like it's all sweaty. I'm like, what?
What? What?
What? Huh? What? Huh?
Huh?
Celestia stays behind to prepare Ponyville for the evident invasion of the Nightmare Force, and the rest of them go to the moon with Luna, and Spike is there too.
He has the necklace that
Yeah, he has
that
the
Rarity
big
gave
ruby
him
necklace.
from his worst episode ever.
Some season. Is that Secret of My Excess that was from?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, right. That was from Secret of My Excess. I didn't even write that down because I fucking hate that episode.
He has the necklace
yes.
that Rarity gave him.
Spike has the necklace that Rarity gave. There is a cute scene with Twilight and Spike at this part. There's a joke that like Spike rocks up with like fucking knight armor, like a big sword and shield and all this shit. And he's too heavy and he snaps the lasso. And Twilight catches him, but he's like about to drop the big ruby heart. And Twilight's like, you have to let it go and like grab my hoof, or whatever. Like she's like, you have to let it go. And he's like, no, I can't. It's so important to me. And Twilight is able to catch him and the amulet with her magic, and he's like, oh, you're the best. It's cute.
It was pretty cute.
It was cute.
She cares about her little brother.
She cares about her fat little chud.
They arrive at the moon. It's dark, of course. It's the dark side of the moon. Luna lights it up, and they're attacked by the nightmares.
The nightmares, including Larry.
Larry and Kevin. So all the nightmares, they have names like Shadow Fleet and Dark Side Phil.
No, that's Larry.
But
Phil.
But their real names are like normal people names.
I tell you, they thought this joke was so funny because it's like on every page.
They thought this joke was so funny. It's on every single scene the nightmares are in.
It's like every page for the next 3 issues. I swear to God. They run back same bit from the previous issue about everybody having nightmares about like what they're most afraid of. It's like
the nightmares
literally
physically trapped them in the nightmares this time.
Yeah.
Except for Luna and Twilight.
No, Twilight. It's except for Luna and Spike, I think, because Twilight gets caught in it for like a minute, and then Spike and Luna kick her out of it.
Yeah.
And then they go like page for page and kick everybody else out of their nightmares, except for Pinky, who just blows up her own shit. She's
like, hey, I'm funny, you idiots.
Yes, I'm fucking funny. You fucking can't trick me, bitch. And just blows it up. And
Pinky says, your taste is terrible. I'm funny.
They're like, wow, okay.
Which it doesn't even fucking matter because they get captured again.
And they just get physically captured anyway and thrown in a dungeon.
And we get another really good Twilight face.
Oh yeah.
It's just, it's really good.
That's a really good one, yeah.
And by this point, one of the nightmares, they don't even fucking say who it is, has possessed Rarity.
That's the nightmare.
The nightmare.
I guess that's. I mean, it's the boss leader one. I assume it's like. We're just, for lack of a better term, we're just going to call it Nightmare Moon.
Yeah, it's basically Nightmare Moon.
it's presumed to be the way that it talks to Luna. I assume that it's the one that was in her or whatever.
Yeah, I would
So
agree.
it's just Nightmare Moon. It's just what I was like just referring to it as. Blah 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 blah. They did blah 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 blah. And Nightmare Luna or Nightmare Rarity appears at the end of this issue, and does nothing in ore farms. You know,
Yeah,
that's really all that happens in
that's
this issue.
all that happens.
Next issue, we go back to Celestia and Ponyville.
Helping everyone get ready.
Helping them get ready. They see like the Mare and the Moon, like how it looked in season 1, but Celestia comments that it doesn't look like Luna, which is like, because it's not, and I already know that because I saw Nightmare Rarity last time. Maybe they should have done that panel first if they wanted it to be sort of like a mystery or something, but also the arc is called Nightmare Rarity, so like,
You know,
I kind of knew that already.
kind of knew that.
Yeah. Everybody tries to get Rarity to like break out of the nightmare possession,
She's like, no, I hate you. I
Mine-
hate you. You all been you all hate me.
and they're like, "We didn't
We
say
didn't
that.
we didn't
That
say any of
happen.
that.
What are you talking about?" And then they get beat up and thrown in the dungeon again, or something.
And by this point, Spike has been blasted by
Oh yeah, they killed Spike.
They-
straight killed Spike.
they killed Spike.
Fucking Twilight Sparkle literally has a line that makes it sound like she thinks that Spike is dead, like dead.
Like, was it Nightmare Rarity or just one of the nightmares who blasted Spike?
I was just one of the nightmares. I think. I don't think it was
He,
Nightmare Rarity.
he's just dead.
Twilight's like we couldn't save Spike.
We couldn't save Spike.
We couldn't save Spike, and then like the panel next to that is like Spike laying on the ground dead. It's like, what the hell? He's not dead.
And then
Unfortunately, for the rest of this issue, he's not dead.
he gets up. He spends most of this issue distracting Nightmare Rarity.
He spends most of this issue talking to himself.
Yeah. He distracts
Um,
Nightmare Rarity, giving the others time to escape the dungeon.
Which they don't do.
You know.
There's like one good scene in this issue, and it's like when Spike like gets in like the throne room or whatever, and he like has like he like sees like normal Rarity, and she tries to get him to like forget his friends and stuff. And he's like, no, Rarity wouldn't say that, and he like blows up the like illusion or whatever. That was good.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good. I do like that he was like, he like figured out because Rarity or Nightmare Rarity didn't recognize the ruby pen or whatever, what he's been carrying around the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And then they Spike get away or something. I don't know.
Spike manages to get away. Nightmare Rarity says ignore him, and she and her forces invade Ponyville.
Yeah, right. They start to invade Ponyville. Luna has returned to Ponyville to help Celestia fend them off, which is why she hasn't been captured or anything. And then that's the end of the issue. Actually, it's
Then
nothing.
we get to issue 8.
Issue 8.
It's
The rest of the Big Six are still in the dungeon. They suck and can't figure out a way out.
they
Hold on.
escape because Pinkie Pie remembered she had the key the whole time.
Twilight Sparkle can teleport.
Yeah, Twilight can teleport by this point.
I didn't even think about that. She could have just teleported.
Yeah.
She could have whatever. Yeah, that Spike finds them on the outside, and then Pinkie hands it the key because she had the key the whole time, and nobody even they're so tired at this point they don't even like Pinkie. The fuck, dude? She's just like, All right, man.
Listen,
That's cool.
listen,
Let's just get. It's the last issue. Let's just get through this.
It's the last issue. Let's get through this arc. They escape. They befriend one of the nightmares.
Whose name
Is
I forget. No, Larry's the other one, isn't it?
I don't fucking know.
Who cares? They fight Larry on the moon and something. I don't remember. Blah blah blah.
Blah 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 blah. They befriend him. They
befriend-
arrive back in Ponyville.
We're right back in Ponyville, just as Celestia and Luna are losing. Shocker. And it, you know, Luna has this through line in these issues where she's like, "I'm lying to everybody. I'm hiding my sins." They don't really ever get into that.
They don't really it's like this whole arc. Luna has been like cagey, but like they never really explain it.
They sort of vaguely allude to it, like at the very end of the story. I think what the illusion is like, I think that what Luna feels guilty about, or is like considering like her sin, is that she abandoned the denizens of the moon to the Nightmare Force when she like was freed from Nightmare Moon. She didn't like go back to the moon to like defeat the nightmares and like save the like not evil denizens of the moon, like the moon bunnies and stuff. And I guess she feels guilty about that because her like she was like so traumatized by like being Nightmare Moon that she was too scared to like go back and risk being possessed again, and so she never told anybody about it, and she just abandoned them and just left them to their fate. Basically, it makes Luna look really bad.
Yep, it makes her look pretty bad.
Insane looks. It makes her look really bad, and it doesn't get resolved or talked about. Like this could have been the whole. Like that's enough there to like make the whole story. Instead, we're doing fucking Larry and Spike for like 2.5 issues. Like there's so much Spike in these fucking issues. Like this is not like Nightmare Rarity is barely in these fucking comics. She doesn't do anything. She's barely even on the page.
She doesn't. Nightmare Rarity. The rest of the main 6 arrive in Ponyville to help. Fucking.
Some shit happens. I don't know.
There's a bunch of fight scenes with the shadows. You know, whatever.
I just started skipping through pages at this point.
Oh
like,
no.
I mean, I read them. It's just like.
Granny Smith says something racially insensitive.
Does she?
Yeah.
No, I must have missed that. Don't do that, Granny.
Don't do that, Granny. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah. Let me see this.
Let me find the page. Where the fuck is it? Fill time. Talk about the arc while I look for it.
Oh, one of the shadow creatures called Darkside Phil.
Yeah, that's right.
And,
you're so right.
Yeah, they caught him jerking his shit off on camera one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have a fight scene. It's like not whatever at this point.
It's whatever.
Everybody in Ponyville forgives Luna for the crimes that she committed that they have no context for and don't even really know what the fuck is going on at all. And with that power of forgiveness and love that she didn't earn and is being given to her by people who don't know her,
Everyone says they're her. Everyone says they're her friend now in Ponyville,
which is great, except that they've done nothing to earn that. And I'm not even saying that like fuck Luna, but I'm saying that like fuck the writing, because like Luna hasn't had any time to interact with these people or have it like there's again nobody in Ponyville has any context for what Luna is like guilty of, nor is it really their place Oh yeah, she does do that. That's funny. Um, yeah, you know how it is. Hey, look, Derpy's in that panel. That's
Yeah.
cool. Um, there's no context for this. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. And then she just transforms. Fucking, she digivolves into Luna 2,
She literally digivolves into her season 2 form.
and that means nothing. I mean, it's like it's just so like we spent so much time in these issues doing jokes and gags and bits and spike stuff that there was no time for any interesting storytelling or character work, uh, fucking at all. And I know that like Return of King Chrysalis didn't exactly have interesting character work in it either, but it also didn't ask you to like want that. You know what I mean? Like Return of Queen Chrysalis relied on you having a familiarity with the characters from the TV show already, so you don't need that kind of stuff. Like the reason that the writing in that was so strong is because it so closely mirrors the writing and character work of the TV show. So like, and again, like the Return of Queen Chrysalis wasn't asking you to make like it wasn't like telling you that Fluttershy has a sinful past that she's guilty of, and like you're like, oh, I'd love to know more about that, and then they like don't tell you about it, right? Like it didn't bring anything up for it to disappoint you with. Like it just stayed its own course. Nightmare Rarity does fucking be like Luna is like there's literally a set of panels in like the second issue of this arc where like AJ is like, well, of course you're our friend Luna, you'd never lie to us. And then Luna has a thought bubble in the next panel. She's like, I am lying to you. Fuck? And then that doesn't like expanded on at all. You have to like extrapolate what she's talking about.
Man, this arc sucks when you're a fan of Princess Luna.
She's being forgiven by people who don't know her and have no business forgiving her for something they don't know what she did and have no context for why it was bad, instead of like the people that she screwed over allegedly. Apparently. Yeah. And sure, she like blows the shadow off of them all, and like they do save them at the end, but that's not the point. Like, why'd you bring this up in the first place? What, this arc didn't need to have like Luna has a dark secret. It would have been fine without that if there's just like there's an evil thing that lives on the moon. Or like it doesn't like live on the moon. Like the bit here is like there's an evil thing that lives on the moon, and that evil thing that lives on the moon was talking to Luna and like corrupted Luna and then possessed her, and then she became Nightmare Moon. Like the evil, like because Luna was already like jealous and resentful, and then it like used that to convince her to like let it in, kind of like what it does with Rarity, where it like feeds off of her insecurities to like convince her to let it in. But like that brings up so many fucking questions. Why is there an evil shadow entity living on the moon? Did we already know there was an evil shadow entity living on the moon?
No.
Why did you banish Luna to the moon if there's an evil shadow entity that lives there?
That could.
How does the princess? How does the princess of the moon not know there's an evil shadow entity living on the moon? Why is there an evil shadow entity living on the moon? The fuck is that? If it was just like the same story bones, but it was like Nightmare Moon, like the evil shadow entity on the moon was just like the leftover evilness when they banished the darkness from Luna's soul with the elements of harmony.
If it was just Nightmare Moon back.
Which I think is literally what they do in Past Sins, the fan fiction.
Yes.
I think that's the story set up in Past Sins, is like that the I can't remember the kid's name, but like the reborn Nightmare Moon is just like the vestiges of Nightmare Moon's like evil power that was blown out of Luna when she was purified by the elements of harmony, like, and then it just reborned itself, you know, whatever, like Piccolo style.
Just like Piccolo from Dragon Ball.
It doesn't have to be a like the fact that it's a pre-existing evil entity is super weird, and also that the elements of harmony didn't destroy it. Luna literally is like, well, the elements destroyed it, but it turns out that there's a secret backup fucking extra life continue function in the evil fucking shadow entity that they're allowed a second chance to be evil if the fucking stars align and fucking it's Tuesday or whatever. Like, she like goes on this long rant like issue 1 about like the story excuse for why this is happening, and it's like, you are overcomplicating the shit out of this. Like, it does not need to be this difficult to like do this. And again, it just totally robs like Luna, and by extension Rarity, of any fucking like being an entity in the story. Like, Rarity is just basically like a fucking like kidnapping victim for the entirety of the story. Like, there's not, Rarity doesn't do anything the whole time. She's basically not in the book, like the story, like, because she's being possessed. Like, there's nothing interesting that this has to say about Rarity. I don't even know why they picked Rarity, like, in a meta sense. Like, why does Rarity the character?
Because Nightmarity sounds fun to say.
Because she voices Rarity. Because Tabitha St. Germain also voices Luna.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, maybe just Nightmare Rarity sounds good. It does, for the record. It's just completely uninteresting, like, execution on the concept that just like so much more complicated and stupid than it needed to be. And also it sucks. Anyway,
it was not great.
They shoot the dark shit out of Rarity somehow. I don't really care anymore.
They do it. Guess what? They do it with the power of friendship, so they don't need the elements of harmony.
Well, they do it with the power of love.
They do it with power of love. There is literally a fucking
little spiky wakey chud ass.
There's a twi Rarity panel in here. Like, that's very cute.
Yeah, that is cute. Yeah, it's the only decent fucking panel in this goddamn fucking book.
Like,
that's not true.
They all think about how much they love Rarity, and that's what causes the night.
That was cute. I did like that part. Like, at least that was nice.
Yes.
Except for Spiky Wakey, he can die.
Except the Spiky, he literally says, "It's your Spiky Wakey," and the nightmare gets blown out of her.
He does that twice. He does it the first time. He's like, "It's Spiky Wakey," and then he dies 2 panels later. And that's when they just blow him up in like issue 3 or issue 2. I mean,
yeah.
He's like, "It's your Spiky Wakey," and fucking Nightmare Rarity's like, "Execute that chud.
Kill that chud.
Kill that fat thing."
I have nothing else to say about this arc. It sucked.
Everybody goes home and nobody learns anything. Fuck you.
And we get better Luna characterization immediately in the next arc.
Yep, we sure do. She's awesome. She's funny as hell. Her fucking personality in the next 2 issues is just her personality from Luna Eclipsed.
It's her personality. It's literally her.
Her actual personality. And
that she's very loud and boisterous and funny.
It's her normal, actual show personality. Yeah, this arc sucks. It's just like good concept, terrible execution. Like interesting concept that was just run to the ground for no fucking reason.
Interesting concept, anyway, terrible execution. Correct.
Yeah. Anyway, the last note that I bothered to write it was literally Spike is such a fat little chud.
They draw him like that a lot in this arc.
Sorry, the last note I wrote, the last couple of notes I wrote was, please stop doing Spike Rarity shit.
Hey, that's how I feel about the whole show.
I wrote, Trixie is in Ponyville for some reason. And then I wrote, Donut Joe is in Ponyville for some reason. And then I wrote, they didn't do anything interesting with Luna in this story. And that was the last fucking note I wrote on this.
This arc.
What a waste of my time.
This art just sucks. I am completely ignoring it.
Complete waste of my time. How is this the second arc of the book? Like, Anyway. 9 and 10. Zen and the Art of Gazebo Repair. Thank God. Story by Katie Cook, art by Andy Price. We're back, baby.
It's just an immediately better arc.
Yeah, this is just a 2-part arc. This is followed by another 2-part arc, and then I believe this is a 4-parter after this.
It's
Just two little shorter stories.
Big Mac needs to fix a gazebo, but it's summer wrap up, baby.
It's summer. Yeah, I wrote I wrote in like issue 10. I'm like, this issue claims there's such a thing as summer wrap up. That's not fucking real.
I mean, it
We need
makes
to wrap up the sunlight.
there's winter wrap up, therefore there probably has to be a summer wrap up,
There's
theoretically.
winter wrap up because they have to wrap up the snow and the frozen bodies of water and the hibernating animals. What the fuck do you do with summer wrap up? You put the animals in the fucking hole? Hey,
yeah, you put them in
it's
the
time to
hole.
hibernate, brother. It's time to hibernate, brother. You better get in that fucking hole, brother. You're like standing next to the fucking hole with a shotgun. You're like, you better get in that fucking hole and sleep, brother. I've had about enough of your bird song bullshit, brother. You better get out of town and not come back till spring. You hear me?
Fucking,
fuck?
it's autumn, motherfucker. Get in there.
Autumn, bitch. It's a summer wrap up should just be everybody just picking the shit out of trees until all the leaves fall off. Wait, no, they do that.
They do
have
that.
A thing for that already.
They do that. The falling of
They
the
already have a
leaves.
fucking thing for that. Fuck you. Fuck you, Andy. Fucking Katie Cook. Fuck you. Anyway,
Oh,
it's summer wrap up. It's the summer solstice or whatever. Let's just call it that. So there's a big
big
festival in town.
big festival happened in Ponyville.
This is a great two-parter. They definitely had a lot of fun making this. There's a lot of really fun panels, a lot of fun crowd shots. All of the dialogue is really funny. This is a great, like, refreshing drink of water after 4 fucking issues of Nightmare Rarity shit.
The first arc of the comic is Andy and Cook's take on a opener or finale. This is their take on just a middle of the season episode.
Like, just a normal, random episode of the show. You could have made this, like, it's the same thing with, like, Return of King Chrysalis, but, like, Zen and the Art of the Zebra Pair could have been adapted to a 22-minute episode of the television show, like, easily. Like, you could have easily adapted. Maybe the only thing is that you would have, they don't really do, like,
A lesson.
voiceovers. They don't really do, like, voiceovers in the show, because, like, a lot of the panels have, like, Big Mac's inner monologue.
We get a lot of Mac narrating what's happening,
Which is great. It's a really awesome way to give Big Mac like a characterization without having to sacrifice the bit that he doesn't really talk much. The rich inner mind of Big Macintosh. My mind is like a steel cage.
He's very verbose.
Applejack.
He has a lot of opinions. He just doesn't speak them.
I like that he's like very grumpy. He's just not a very happy guy.
He's
He's no nonsense kind of guy. He just wants to get his fucking shit done, man.
Just listen. It makes sense. He got every single chore on his list done. This one is taking all day to finish.
Yeah, it's like, what a waste of a fucking day, he says, like, at the end of it. He's like, I fucking wasted my goddamn time all fucking day.
Fucking.
It's, yeah, it's just so... I also like, the Granny Smith bit at the beginning, where she starts fucking talking about back in my day we didn't have squeaky boards. It's like, I have to go. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Granted, I'm gonna go get some nails to fix the gazebo.
Say nothing. He just starts walking away while she's still fucking talking. It cuts to the next panel and she's talked herself to sleep. He's fucking walking away.
It's a good gag.
It's a really awesome gag, yeah. And he's like, I gotta get out of here while Granny's talking. She's never gonna stop talking. These issues also start a running gag that fucking Katie Cook and Andy Price love, which they do like 4 times in these issues, and then like every issue going forward that they do is that everyone wants to fuck Big Mac.
Well,
he's the most sexual fucking man who's ever lived.
Well, there is the T-Girl episode of Big Mac later on, so now we know why.
Oh my god! Yeah, right. Yeah, they were feeling it.
Everyone in Ponyville is a chaser.
Listen, Big Mac, he's tall, he's got a strong jawline, and he doesn't talk. Like, What more do you want? That Wonderbolt wants to fuck him. That other motherfucker wants to fuck him. There's that bit in like the second issue where he like runs past a kissing booth because he doesn't want to fucking make eye contact with the pony who's at it.
Yep.
There's a bit in another, I think it's the Rarity Micro series, where in the background some fucking mare is hitting on Big Mac. It's like, oh my god, help! Like I think he's just anxious around women.
Well, you know, I'm a Big Mac trans fam truther after that episode.
Yeah. I've never actually seen that episode.
It's terrible, but you know.
Yeah. That's why I didn't watch. That's because I skipped it because I was like, this episode is bad, and I'm like, okay, and I just skipped it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. What is that? Like season?
It's season 5.
Oh, season 5. Okay, we'll get there. Big Mac is just nervous around women.
Yeah.
He's the only man, allegedly, in an all-female family. So I think he's just kind of nervous around women. Not like his siblings or whatever. Like he's comfortable around his siblings, but like any attractive young woman who's not his sister or like whatever, like family friend, he's like, I don't know.
He does not want to interact with them whatsoever.
I don't know what a woman. Yeah, I don't know. I think he just doesn't. I think he just doesn't like getting attention from women. It's not even like he's uncomfortable around women because he's like fine around like cheerleaders.
That's because Cheerly doesn't like act weird around him.
Because he and Cheerly are friends. Yeah, but like if Cheerly was like sexually interested in him, he'd be like, "Please get the fuck away from me." He can talk to me. Like,
Ace Big Mac question mark.
Yeah, he just gets very anxious if like women show like romantic or sexual interest in him. It's me too, but
he does kind of like the Luna affection she gives him.
He did like that. You know what? He was banging on that shit. He was like, hell yeah, brother.
You know what? It's probably because she's taller than him.
It's because she's taller than him. Yeah. He's like, finally a woman, a fucking woman who tops. You know what I'm talking about? What the hell are you talking about?
Something trans woman who's tall finally meets another woman who's taller.
He goes home and he's like, so Applejack. She's like, oh, I'm not gonna like what you're about to say, huh?
Can you introduce me to the princess?
So you know like how you know Princess Luna? And she's like, I know of her. Yeah,
I know of her.
I suppose I've met her a couple times. Yeah. He's like, so she's like on the market. Or like, she's like, okay, I'm not having this fucking conversation with you.
I'm not having this conversation. Talk to Twilight.
I'm not having this fucking. You get out of my house.
It's my house too.
You know what? I gotta go. The trees, the apples. You know, I gotta go. Like I can't deal with this for you and Fluttershy. And he's like, what about Fluttershy? And he's like, don't. You know what? Don't fucking ask. Don't even fucking ask about it. What's wrong with you fucking people? Like walking out, like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Oh,
like, oh, is that a yes or?
Is that a yes or a no?
Is that a no? I mean, yeah, I'll go ask Twilight.
Ask Twilight.
I'll ask Twilight. So I mean, not a whole lot actually happens.
It's literally just bit after bit.
It's just bits. The general bit is that
no one will leave Big Mac alone.
Yeah. Big Mac needs a nail because all he has is a hammer. He needs a nail to fix the gazebo, and they're out of nails at the farm apparently. So he goes into town to find the nail shop, the hardware store, I suppose.
There's too many people in the way who keep trying to get his attention.
But everybody's out on the streets today because this is the summer wrap-up festival. Where it's like, you know, like a county fair or whatever. You know,
it's literally a fall county fair.
Yeah, there's food stands and there's a roller coaster and Trixie's doing magic tricks there. Why is Trixie here? FiM and FiM are there. I think.
FiM and FiM are here.
I'm like, you know, like I wrote, like, what the fuck are FiM and FiM here? Who the fuck let them in here? But Big Mac should have saw them and just beat their asses.
Big Mac should have just crushed them.
He's like, he walks past them and he's like, I know that's not who I thought it was.
Oh.
I know I didn't just fucking see who I thought I saw. He turns around and they're like running away. They see Big Mac and they're like, oh fuck, we gotta go. So Big Mac keeps getting interrupted by people who just keep like handing him things or asking him to do things, which include the cake's babies.
Hey, Big Mac, watch our kids.
Watch our fucking kids. And he's like, what?
What?
He likes it though. He kind of liked it a little bit.
We learn a little bit about Big Mac's characterization. He's good with kids.
I think he definitely would be because
Which
I mean,
makes sense because he probably had to care for Apple Bloom.
Yeah, Apple Bloom was a baby not that long ago. You know, I mean, he was probably right. Yeah, he was probably part of the family force of raising of Apple Bloom. You know, and he is probably old enough to maybe remember when Applejack was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he has sort of like a. I can see him having like a sort of nostalgic fondness for kids. Like, oh, I remember when Apple Bloom was that age.
Yeah.
You know, before she could talk. Before she was such a pain in the ass all the time. This is, by the way, interwoven. Like all these pages are interwoven with Big Mac's woes, are interwoven with the Cutie Mark Crusaders just causing a fucking ruckus in
They're
town.
being terrorists in this series.
They are blowing shit up. They are literally blowing up buildings.
Someone gave the Cutie Mark Crusaders explosives in this arc.
They are just throwing around bombs like the Green Goblin, blowing shit up all the time. Like and Big Mac is just ignoring it. He is trying to ignore it.
Nope.
He's like, nope,
not gonna get involved.
Nope, that's Applejack's sister today. I'm not dealing with that.
I ain't doing with that.
Several bits and goofs and jokes. They do a Peanuts gag. There's a sign that says fucking plasmids on it, like a Bioshock
like
reference.
Bioshock.
Yeah, I was like, I wrote, what the fuck is a Bioshock reference in this? The fuck? There's a reference to the sitting Lyra meme. Do you remember that meme?
Yes.
The meme where Lyra's sitting on a bench, weird
Where
style.
she sits like a person.
Yeah, there's a reference to that meme, which is how you know that fucking Andy Price and Katie Cook were filthy bronies. They were definitely on like the boards, man. Like
they definitely
were on
watched the
boards.
show.
They watched the show. I mean, they were on the boards. You know, they were probably on fucking Pony Chan or like the fucking whatever the Pony meme board used to be called. Do you remember that? Like the Pony meme aggregator.
I know which one. I don't remember what it was called though.
Yeah, they were definitely on that shit. They were on the boards. They were probably on Equestria Daily. And issue 9, the first issue, just basically ends. Big Mac runs into Sakura, which was nice. She got a couple of lines, which was fun.
Sakura gets way more movement in the comics than she does in the show.
Yeah, I think it's easier to write Sakura in the comics maybe. She does get a funny line where she's like, hang on, I have to figure out what rhymes with the next part of what I'm saying.
That
was funny.
Listen,
it's implied that she does it intentionally. She's intentionally doing it.
She intentionally chooses her words carefully.
I love that. It's actually makes Sakura like so fucking funny.
Hold on, I need to think of a rhyme. Hold on.
She's choosing to talk like that. It's like if Yoda could talk regular and he just chose not to, just to fuck with Luke. She's choosing to do it. Like, she likes it. That was really awesome. I thought that was funny. And everybody wants to fuck Big Mac. And he gets to the hardware store, and it has been obliterated by fucking explosives.
The CMC have burned the shop to the ground.
They have blown the fucking shop up 9/11 style. Terrorist activity in Ponyville.
The 9/11 in Ponyville has happened.
It happened right now. And fucking Sakura's like, you thought this was gonna be a one-issue thing, huh? And he's like, yeah, I did.
She literally says, you thought it was gonna be a one-issue thing, huh?
Yeah. You thought that was gonna be a one-issue thing. The issue 10 opens with Spike in a like vaudeville like narrator outfit, recanting the events of the last issue.
Spike narrates a lot of the issues actually by Andy Price
It's
and Katie Cook.
it's a good bit. It's a good bit for Spike. It's cute. He makes a good he does that in the show sometimes too. He like gets on the mic. He like MC'd like Rarity's fashion show in like one episode, like season 2 or season 1 or some shit like that.
He needs to go into radio.
That's what I say. He's got a good like it's a good bit for Spike. Oh, and he did the like the comic, the play-by-play on the Fall Weather Friends, the race in Fall Weather Friends with Pinkie Pie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good bit for Spike. It feels like really good for his character. Like it feels really natural for his character, and because Spike has that kind of like sort of smarmy like hey, look at what's going on over here, isn't that funny kind of bit. He works really good as like a fourth wall narrator for these kinds of things, and there's always a good joke about it of him like the joke in this one is that he's like overblowing the proportion of what's going on. Spike like has a line about how it's like a fucking like life or death fucking crisis for Big Mac, and like it's like Angel Bunny's with him in these panels, and he like looks at him and he's like, okay, he's just getting some nails, but like, you know, come on,
He's
try to sell this shit. It's funny. It's just good. It's a good
Sell the
bit for
comic.
Spike.
Sell the comic.
Sell the comic. Sell the comic. He also does there's a good panel bit where he like uses his cane to like pull up the page so you can see the page underneath it, like the next page. That was cute.
It was pretty.
I like that kind of stuff. That's good stuff. Just good paneling. We already talked a lot about Danny Price's art, but it's so good in these issues. Like it's so many great crowd shots with tons of little details, and the close-up shots are really awesome, and the expressions are all great. It's really just classic stuff. It's just really good stuff, you know.
Big Mac runs into Luna, and she's so great. I love her.
She is wearing her fucking iconic "Blame My Sister" T-shirt.
I love her. She's so great. Blame my sister. And the T-shirt changes every single time she's on a different panel.
Yeah, the next panel. What does it say on the next panel? Give me money or some shit like that.
Buy me things.
Buy me things. Fucking awesome. So fucking funny. Oh man. I like it's interesting how they draw Luna's mane here. It's kind of like a middle ground between like what she looks like normally in like the season 1 style. She has like, it's not like a weird translucent blob. It's like real hair.
It's like real hair.
It's like it's nice. It has like the coloring and like the stars in it and stuff, but it doesn't look like a weird. I like the weird translucent blob. Don't get me wrong, but I do like how they draw her here too.
This is a
we're
great
just right
panel.
back to just normal Luna. She's loud and she's fucking yelling at Big Mac and shit. Eat this shit.
Eat.
For awesome bit where Big Mac doesn't like cherries. That's so funny. He's like a pie eating contest. He's like, cherry pie. I don't fucking like cherries. So fucking awesome. Buy me things.
Buy me things. Dream Girl.
So awesome. She's giving him crazy eyes,
Yeah.
and the guard is not happy about it over there. She's giving him crazy eyes. Yeah. I like that in the close-up shots they drew some like eyeshadow on her too, like around her, like the little like stars around her eyes.
She looks great.
She looks great. Yeah.
There are things I
awesome.
can't. There are things I can't say on this podcast.
Hey. I mean, I'll say it.
Yeah.
And she's bad as fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
Fuck the shit out of that horse. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I can say that because I'm a horse. So
Yeah.
they should have made Vice Principal Luna look bad as fuck.
They didn't.
They should have. That's what I'm saying. Like, should have been bad as fuck.
More and more of Big Mac just suffering this whole issue.
More bits, more gifs, more goofs, more gaffs. A bunch of cameos from show characters, Sapphire Shores, photo finish.
Yeah, it's a bunch. The second issue is literally just a bunch of cameos.
It's a bunch of cameos. It's fun. You know, it's fun to do stuff like this sometimes. Near the end, Big Mac, he's like, I've had enough. I'm fucking going home.
And he runs into the store owner of the hardware store.
He went to the store owner, the hardware store, and the hardware store owner says, "Hey, I've been looking for you, man." And Big Mac also almost blows up.
Big Mac almost kills him.
He's like, "Why? What's up?" And he's like, "I just want to let you know I borrowed a bunch of nails from the farm." And he's like, "What?"
Yeah, here's
He's
a
like,
bunch
"Yeah."
of nails I borrowed.
Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, your sister had all the nails in her little clubhouse." And Big Mac's like, "I'm gonna strangle Apple Bloom when I get home. I am going to kill Apple Bloom. Apple Bloom, I am going to kill you."
And
So he's just
then
completely crashed out at this point. He runs into Zagora again,
she's like,
which is
did
cool.
you at least have fun at the fair?
And he says, "No."
No!
He thinks about it. He says, "No." And she says, "Come on. Was it really that bad?" And he thinks about it when he goes, "Okay, yeah, I had an okay time. Some of it was fun." He thinks about some of the stuff. Yeah, I had a good time. And
There was, and then he now that he knows he can finish his chore, he actually enjoys the fair.
yeah, he goes back, and we get some panels of him enjoying and bagging Luna and
He literally, yeah,
arm wrestling with Celestia. That's a
are
crazy ass
literally
Celestia face.
wrestling with God.
That's funny. Bagging Luna. The Discord and Chrysalis cameo was funny. That's a really fucking awesome bit to put that in there. I like that Big Mac. He can be social. He can hang out. You know, when he's not when he's in the mood for it. You know.
He's in the mood for it.
Yeah, it's like one time a year. So he ends up having a good time, and he
He gets
gets to
back.
see the fireworks, and he's a pretty good time, all things considered. And oh yeah, yeah, and then he fucking gets back and he finds that the fucking gazebo has been blown up by his terrorist sister.
Why are they terrorizing the town?
Dude, that was so funny because they set that gag up like way earlier in the story of the Cunard Crusaders like shooting off like a catapult of fucking dynamite, and it just goes off into the fucking distance, and then you forget about that because it was like 40 pages ago, and then it turns out that it blew up the gazebo in the farm. Fucking awesome. Really funny bit. And they do summer wrap up.
They do summer wrap up.
And they have October. That's new.
October exists.
October is just, believe it or not, just that one. That's a fun thing. That's a funny. Funny bit from
I was so nostalgic for these comics.
Yeah, especially this one. It was a lot of fun. I definitely had all of the. I think I had like I collected the first like.
I collected these
16 or
up
20
until
issues.
same here. I collected these like up to the 20s, I think, and I just stopped.
I collected up until like maybe the first one or maybe two issues of the Pirate arc, which is like the next major arc after this, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
There's another two-parter after this, and then I think it's the Pirate arc. And I also collected the 6 micro series that we read today, and then I don't think I collected past that because
You want to take a
there was
little break before we get to the micro series?
yeah.
and
Let's
fandom
take a
segment?
short break. These micro series should flow through pretty fast because they're all pretty nothing.
We're gonna go through these real fast.
They're all very one note, so that'll be easy. Yeah, we'll take a few minutes break and we'll come back.
Be back in a few minutes, y'all.
You know what made me mad? There's a bit, and I think it was a Nightmare Luna arc, where Celestia said "my ponies," which instead of saying "my little ponies," pissed me off, man. You had one job. You had one job. Don't piss me off, brother. They're big ponies now. New. My average size ponies. How big that pony? Small, leave me alone. That's how Big Mac was moving. Yo, how big that Mac? It's normal size, leave me alone.
What I come back to?
How big that Mac? It's small, leave me alone.
I think she got. I think she got a normal sized dick, maybe.
Yeah, but that's what she be saying to fucking women. Like, how big that Mac? That's small, leave me alone.
Small, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Go away. All right. Micro series.
Micro series. These are all just short one shots focusing on the main 6.
Yep, they're all one character individuals, one shots. They're about the 26 or so pages. You know, normal size. The first 6 are the main 6, obviously. Then there was one for the Cutie Mark Crusaders. There was one for Celestia. There was one for Luna. And then I believe the micro series continued past that in like duos. Like
That's
they would
where
be
it focused on pairings.
yeah, it would be a one shot for like Twilight and like Rainbow Dash or like some shit. I never read any of those, but I did like peek at that and I was like, that seems like way more interesting. Like I feel like that kind of thing, like just splitting off 2 characters and just doing like a 26 issue, like a 26 page one shot of that is like super interesting. So I'm interested to see those later in the line. For now, we have the first 6, which of course constitute main 6. Issue 1 is Twilight Sparkle, story and art by Thomas Zeller. This was published February the 20th, 2013.
This art style is a lot softer.
It's cute.
It's
yeah,
cute.
it is soft. It's soft and cute. Could you show them the fattest fucking little chud?
I will show fat fuck Chud Spike. Give me just a moment.
He is so fucking fat. It's a very
I forgot he's doing on the fat little Chud pose.
He is. He's doing the fat little chud. He doesn't even look like that in the rest of the comic. Like, I don't know why that specific panel made him look so fucking fat.
I'm a chud, I'm a fat little chud.
I'm a fat little chud. What the hell? He looks like normal in the next panel. Like, the next panel next to this panel, he looks normal. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
What the hell? My fat little chud. It's the funniest fucking thing in this whole... It's so crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, the art style is very, like, marshmallow.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, you know how people used to say, like, they have, like, marshmallow hooves? It's very marshmallow.
Yeah, I'm not dissing it. It's very cute and it's very
No,
cute.
it is cute. It's I like it a lot. It's like... It's a very simple art style, like, you know, like, compared to, like, Andy Price's work. But, they get a lot of fun expressions out of this issue, and I think that there's like the backgrounds are quite nice as well, and I think the simple color palette works a lot for the story. It's very pleasant. It's very cute. I like it a lot. It's a very good story. It's a very simple story. Twilight Sparkle is put in.
She has to take a test.
She's take a test. She's very nervous about the test. I do like in the first panel, Twilight is she's chewing her mane, and Spike comments on it like it's like a thing she does when she's nervous.
Yeah, giving her an anxiety tick.
I like that. It's cute. They should have put that in the show.
Agreed.
Her like chewing on her mane is cute. I like the.
She has to help the world's meanest librarian ever.
Yeah, the royal archivist has fallen and she can't get up. Also, she broke her leg, and so Twilight Sparkle's been tasked by Princess Celestia herself to go and assist her for a few days while she's healing. Not now. The royal archivist is a unicorn. I don't really know why she needs her legs.
She would have telekinesis.
But, you know, I don't really care. I think they probably should have made her an Earth Pony, but whatever. You know, it's fine. It's again, the story's nice, so I don't mind it that much. I do like that. I'm not really saying this as a criticism, but I do like that the horns on the Twilight and the Archivist like definitely changed size and shape a lot. Like in every panel, they look different. It's funny. Also, I'm like rolling through, and I am gonna mildly criticize him. There is a panel where she doesn't have a horn.
Oh no!
They forgot her horn. Not Twilight, the Archivist. They definitely forgot her horn in one. I think it's just one panel.
It's a macro series issue. No one's gonna read that.
You know what? There have been worse animation errors in the television program, so I'm not gonna complain that like one panel like doesn't have her fucking horn or whatever. It's fine. It is. I do like that. They draw Twilight here with her like little baby bitch horn from season 1. And the other one has like a longer horn. It definitely gives you it gives the impression that like she's much older than Twilight. Like Twilight is quite young, and the other one is quite old. Which it obviously is, you know, you can see that also from the character design, but I think it works well for this story to like make sure that you can sort of visually see that Twilight is like quite young here.
Like an age difference between unicorns is shown by their horn.
Yeah, and it like she's shorter than the other unicorn is. Like I think it works for the style of the story for like them to have like a generational gap or whatever, you know. But Twilight is tasked with basically being a live-in assistant for the royal archivist, whose name I don't actually recall.
Jade Singer.
So, well, does she actually give her name at all before that?
No, she's just rude to Twilight the whole time.
That's fucking awesome. There's a bit for like half the book where she calls Twilight the wrong thing like 500 times. But she does know Twilight's name because she says it sometimes. So she's just being an asshole to Twilight for no reason. I like that. So Twilight lives with her for you know a couple of days, and she keeps trying to kind of get it, like, you know, just try to converse with her, try to get her to open up.
Get her to open up.
Yeah, and she's you know, she's old, she's grumpy, she doesn't want to fucking talk to Twilight, but she just can't help herself. Even when she's trying to put on this like this you know, this like airs of being like old and grumpy, she can't help but like smile at Twilight sometimes and like be nice to her and share books and things with her. Like she can't help it. She can't help herself. You know, Twilight's too cute. And she's very you know, she's very earnest in this book. Twilight is like, she's very earnest about her love for books, and she's very nice and polite. She's a nice, polite young girl in this book. Instead of, I feel like I almost want to say that that's a little out of character for Twilight. It's very catty sometimes.
She's very catty. She's very anxious. Maybe Twilight's only nice and polite around older women.
Yeah. Yeah, she was raised to respect her elders by Celestia. Also, she does figure out within, what, like 6 hours that she's talking to her favorite author. So
Yep.
she definitely would want to be. I do like though that she does say that her taste in music is shit.
Yeah.
She says that to her fucking face.
Like, hey, your music kind of sucks.
Yeah. Like at the end, she's like, yeah, and I knew it was you because I know that Jade Singer is a fan of shitty fucking music, and she's like, okay. um. So yeah, I mean, this is several pages of them getting to know each other and Singer warming up to Twilight a lot.
The test was for Twilight to befriend Jade.
Yeah, there's a panel where Twilight there's a trailer where she recommends a book to Twilight because she's like, oh, Jade Singer, that fucking her shit sucks. You should read this shit that's way better. And she recommends a book to Twilight, and then Twilight's like gets like enraptured by the book, and she's like not doing her work. And Singer like starts to get like grumpy with Twilight about it, but Twilight's like, I the book was so good I couldn't help myself, and she's like, oh yeah, that happens to me all the time. It's cute. Like she can't help herself. She can't help herself.
Twilight's a bibliophile.
Yeah, Singer just can't help herself. She just can't help she can't help like Twilight. She just can't help it. Like she doesn't like she like starts getting really friendly with Twilight, then remembers that she's like not supposed to be friendly, and then she's like, oh, whatever. Like, she just. But
Lestia told her to be as bitchy as possible.
A little bit of time passes on this. Twilight. Twilight goes in her secret room that she said, never go into my secret room or I'll kill you. But she left the door open to her secret room, and Twilight, being a snoopy little hoe, couldn't help herself. She looked in the secret room, and in the secret room was a typewriter.
Surprise, she's the author.
She's the author. And I like, there's a page of panels, like, so she comes back, she sees Twilight poking her head in the room, and she gets mad, she yells at her. There's a series of panels after this where they're both like at breakfast, and they do the thing where like one of them is looking while the other's looking away, and they keep like not meeting each other's eyes. And there's a couple of panels of this where Singer clearly feels like guilty for like yelling at Twilight, and like is like not sure how she wants to play this until she decides, I have to kick you the fuck out. You get the fuck out of here. She kicks Twilight out. Twilight tearfully leaves, and she apologizes again for doing so.
Jade returns to find the entire library organized.
Yeah, she organized the entire library overnight because she felt so guilty about betraying her trust. And she finally breaks, and she's like, Twilight, I should tell you who I really am. I'm Jade Singer. I'm your favorite author. That's who I am. I've been hiding it from the whole time. And Twilight goes, oh, I know.
I knew 6 hours in.
I already figured that out like the day I fucking got here. And she's like, huh? What? Why?
I figured it was part of the test.
And Twilight's like, there's a picture of you in the back of the book, right? She's like, fuck.
Fuck.
And also the crazy thing is she's like, yeah, and also you like draw a line on your cutie mark so that it looks like something else, but you keep smudging it.
That's not how cutie marks work.
Cutie marks work. And also I saw your typewriter, and you literally said it was the same kind of typewriter that Jade Singer uses. And also, even if I didn't see the typewriter, I knew there was a typewriter in there because it's loud as fuck, bitch, because it's a typewriter. And Singer's like, oh, well, if you knew who I was, why didn't you say anything? And she's like, well, I just figured you had a reason, so I just tried to be respectful. Like, I was just trying to respect your privacy. which is just funny. Like Twilight's like, because it's none of my business. Like,
It's none of my
I don't know.
business.
Yeah,
It'd be
because
nice.
I mind my own business, and I'm like, no, you don't. Fuck.
No, you don't, girl.
Twilight Sparkle, you're a nosy ass motherfucker. What are you talking about? Singer,
Cute issue.
yeah, Singer says, I wrote that book, your favorite book. I wrote that book when I was, about your age, I think, and it, ever since then, I've sort of dealt with the stress of trying to live up to, like imposter syndrome or something like that. Kind of like I've just been so stressed trying to deal with the idea of trying to live up to like my first great success, and what if what if it was a one-time thing and I can't ever be that good again. And Twilight says, I do understand. What she says, I don't know if you can understand that. Twilight says, oh, I do understand that. I was so extremely gifted at magic when I was a kid that I was recruited by God herself to be her personal student, and I have to deal with that every day of my life, trying to live up to what Celestia saw in me that day. And that's a really interesting thing to put in the supplemental material.
That's
for
a real heavy thing, Twilight.
Yeah. And she says, and Singer says, like, how do you cope with that? How do you deal with it? And she says, it's been really hard. I've had a lot of struggles with that, but I went to Ponyville and I made some good friends, and I can talk to them, and I share my successes with them, and they support me when I fail, and friendship is magic, she says. And
Just the
Singer says,
thing.
wow. And Singer says, wow, that's the name of the show. And Singer says, I don't have any friends like that. And Twilight says, well, now you do. You and me, which is cute. And the last page, it cuts to a bookstore called Barnes and Noble, which is fucking funny. And Jig Singer's new book. She was Twilight convinced her to give it a try again, and people like the book. It's been selling out. And Twilight Sparkle passed her test, and she got a letter from Celestia saying, thanking her for bringing her friend back, because we learned that Jade Singer was once personal friends with Celestia, and they grew up like she basically ghosted her, like, because she just kind of gave up on having friends and stuff, because she went through all that stress and stuff. And she says, thank you for fucking bringing my friend back to me, which is cool. I like that we get a little bit of Celestia in this too. A little like, oh, Celestia does have friends. The friends.
It's very cute how like well written this little one shot is.
It's very cute. It's very simple. Simple and easy story. I mean, it's nothing you've never seen before, but it's in that way. It's just very cute. It's just nice. It's a nice little, refreshing little story. And it has some good, if maybe slightly questionable, characterization for Twilight Sparkle. It sure makes Twilight Sparkle look like a good person, which she definitely is.
She's a great person all the time.
All the time. Maybe she just has a thing for older women. I mean, she does.
Oh, she absolutely does.
She does. I mean, she was raised by Celestia. Like, she's got a whole complex about it. She's got a whole thing
Twilight's
about it.
a MILF hunter.
Oh yeah. She's haunted by having the sexiest MILF in Equestria be like her second mom. And fucking Fluttershy.
This is gonna be the rest of the podcast, people.
The whole rest of the podcast, yeah. Except pretty sure Fluttershy and Celestia never interact again in the show. So like,
I don't think they ever interact ever again in the show.
No, I mean, Celestia's never in the goddamn show. But it's okay, because she's gonna get back at them by fucking Luna. Fucking
Rainbow Dashes? Oh no,
Oh yeah, Rainbow Dash is.
this one
like the series-
sucks.
This one sucks. I don't have anything to say about this. It's fucking lame. Ryan
Rainbow
K.
Dash has
Lindsay
to deal with like Weather Devil.
Tony Fleece did the art, which is fine, I guess.
Art
The
kinda, art's fine.
It's all right. It's cute. It's fine. I don't mind the art. It's all right. It's just like there's just nothing. I don't even want to talk about this. There's nothing interesting going on here. There's a fucking bit in this where they do a fucking Watchmen parody. In this, by the way, did you catch that? It's the page where they have all the
No.
like sepia toned like television like interviews. That's like a bit straight out of fucking Watchmen. Like, you remember in Watchmen when they would have like they would like open chapters of Watchmen or like issues of Watchmen with like talking heads on TV like discussing current events and stuff. That's or like and they fucking did that in like Dark Knight Rises too. This is like a straight up bit from Watchmen in this My Little Pony comic, which is crazy.
I was kind of distracted by the fact that there are literal imps from hell.
Yeah, don't worry about all that. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, Rainbow Dash was hallucinating that. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, this was weird. This one was super weird. Also, this issue was published on fucking March the 20th in 2013. Do you know what fucking was posted to YouTube on March the 30th in 2013? Double Rainbow.
Yep.
The fan animation. And in this fucking... This is like the only note that I wrote for this. In this issue, Rainbow Dash does a Sonic Double Rainbow.
Yeah, she does.
This issue.
Just like the fan episode.
Come on!
It's just crazy coincidence. That's all it is.
It is not a coincidence. Fuck you, Ryan Lindsay. You stealing hoe. There's no way you didn't know about
Yeah?
that. That's probably not true at all. It probably is a coincidence. I don't know. That's all I have to say about this. That's literally the only interesting panel in this.
Rarity's one shot. She introduces.
How Rarity got her groove back.
She introduces capitalism to a bunch of hippies.
Ian Cook and Andy Price wrote this. It was pretty good. I mean, wrote and they did the art. It was nice to see their art. Andy Price's art. It was pretty good. It wasn't the best thing they've ever written, but it was fun, and there was lots of funny Rarity faces in it. And
we get to see Celestia in the bath.
That's so true. And this, we do get to see Rainbow Dash getting shit-faced at the fucking party again. There's, yeah, so
Let me see if I can find it.
They get Rarity to go to a wellness something or other, wellness spa, or what's it called? What are they? Wellness center is what they called it. And it's actually, they're just exploiting her for free labor? No, it's not free labor. She's paying to be there.
She is paying to be there.
She's paying to do free labor for them. Right? That's what this is.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the bar scene.
Yes, Rainbow Dash getting fucked up. Big Mac trying to not get fucked. In the back. It's like all of fucking Andy Price's favorite bits all in one. In one panel. And Trixie's there.
Trixie's there conning cheerily.
Uh-huh.
I don't get the references. I don't get some of these references.
I don't get all these references. Yeah, some of them are just random shit. Octavia's there. That's cute. So I mean, this is also again like this is kind of a nothing. They be drawing Rarity sexy.
Andy Price drew Rarity a little sultry in this
They
issue.
be drawing Rarity sexy in this. Like I don't know, man. Like that is crazy. The full breadth of Rarity's expressions are elapsed in this comic.
It's kind of crazy.
It's really crazy, yeah. I feel like this
Andy
is way
Price
too long.
understood the assignment.
Yeah, he was drawing her sexy as hell. So basically, Rarity helps these hippies not lose their farm by creating capitalism for them. I'm just like scrolling through to see if there's anything I forgot to talk about. There's a nice close-up of Derpy.
Let me see if I can.
Oh, she has at the end there's an exhibit that she has at Candlelight, and it's the name of the exhibit is Art of the Dress, which is cute.
That's
cute
very.
reference.
Oh wait! There's something very cute in this issue.
Hold on, they be making Rarity sexy as fuck.
Yeah, they are. Let me post this.
Peep the page, the one where she's like talking to Twilight in her dress.
Let's see.
That one too. Yeah, that one's crazy too.
She's got a photo of Applejack.
Wait, she's got a framed photo of Applejack?
She's got a framed photo of Applejack.
She got a framed photo of Applejack giving her eyes? What the hell is that? That's crazy.
Okay,
and there's a chicken looking at her ass.
Let me peep the one where she's in the dress and see if I can find it.
It's like 24 or something.
24? Where the fuck are you? I'm scrolling. There's Derpy. Scroll. Okay, yeah, she does look pretty good in that dress.
Actually sexy. And this is the issue with Spike fucking point jacking at fucking Celestia.
Yeah.
She's right. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about in this other than that Rarity is sexy. But at the end, Twilight's like, I learned a friendship lesson from this, and I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but she's like, Spike, write a letter to Celestia, and Spike's like, Celestia is right over there.
She's literally right there.
Just go over there and talk to her. And Twilight says, no, letters are more personal, she says. Yeah, letters are more personal than a fucking face-to-face fucking conversation. That's such a funny ass thing to say. And then the next panel is Celestia in her big bath, which just looks really cool. Reading the letter, and she says, "Wow, I'm so glad about this, but why did Twilight just come over and talk to me about this?"
Like, I spoke to them for an hour.
Yeah, she's like, I was hanging out with Twilight for an hour. Why didn't you just tell this to me? That's so funny. That's such an awesome like last bit of the fucking thing. Luna was not in this shit.
Again, just an episode that could have been in the show, in the season.
Yeah. This is definitely like a 7 out of 10 like Rarity episode. There would have been a song in it probably.
There would have been a song in it.
Yeah, this is again. Katie Cook and Andy Price are so good at just writing episodes of the show. Basically, like they really have the pacing of it nailed down. I think. Not the best, like it's not like the best thing. Yeah, that's them. That's are they? I guess they're both big Luna fans.
They're correct.
Something. I like. Canterlot for morons is funny. Also, I'm like, they're standing over super great, and they just wrote sewer on it. The fuck. Why? Why did you even draw that?
It's just his.
Draw that? What is that for?
It's just his humor.
Yeah, it's just he probably thought that was funny as hell. It is funny. Yeah, but that's about it. Like, it's not like it's not like a ton of substance to these like micro series for the most part. They're all very one note, but if the note is a good note, like that's all you really need for these kinds of things, you know.
Fluttershy.
$3.99.
Oh god, yeah, when you brought up these, remember when you could get a 26-page comic for $3.99?
Yep, pissed me off. Fuckers, now like $6.99, like $5.99, like fuckers.
Fluttershy.
This one was alright. It was fine.
This was another kind of Fluttershy anxiety episode.
Yeah,
The art kinda.
this is Tony Fleece's art again. He did the art in the Rainbow Dash one too. It's like not the best. It's not bad or anything. It's just like I don't I don't love the colors. I don't know if I guess the colorist is a different person, but I didn't write down who the colorist was. I didn't love the colors. Barbara Kessel wrote the story for this. Um, I do like this is a Fluttershy anxiety episode, right? But I do like that she sort of didn't need somebody else to talk her into getting this done. Like she managed to talk herself into it. Excuse me, into it, and I do like that to some degree. Also, the art critic pony, his cutie mark is an axe going through a painting, which is insane.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy, right? Like,
My talent is being mean to people about their artwork.
Literally, his talent is being an art critic. So, I mean, basically, the gist of this is the art critic shits on her art, and
then God shows up to prove Fluttershy right.
And then God shows up and said, "Oh my God, can I please hit?"
Oh, Fluttershy, what you made is so beautiful. Whoever critiques this, I'll kill them.
I will kill them.
I'll smite them where they stand. Just point them out.
I do like that they drew Fluttershy here, or excuse me, Celestia here with like radiant sunbeams coming off of her in the panel.
Yeah,
that's funny.
She's literally sparkling,
glowing and shit. Yeah, and that's legitimately that's really all there is to say about this.
More Flutterlestia propaganda.
Celestia gives crazy eyes to Fluttershy in this one panel at the end of the thing, and that's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah, like this is. I think this is the issue I wrote. I pointed out because at the end of this is a at the end of the issue is a like an advertisement for the next issue, and it's like full color, 32 pages, $3.99. Fuck you.
Yeah.
32 pages is like $6.99 now. Like fuck you.
A 32-page comic for $4 and some change.
32-page full color.
Crazy what you could get in 2013.
Issue 5, Pinkie Pie. Ted Anderson wrote this. The art was by Ben Bates.
Pinkie Goes to the Circus.
July the 10th, 2013. The art here is fine. It's alright. It's a little like the colors are like flat. Do you know what I mean? Like they look like flats. Like
yeah,
it's not bad or anything. It's just like
they look like Copic markers.
Oh yeah, maybe it is Copics. Yeah, it's not bad or anything. It's not my favorite, but it looks nice. It looks fine. Like Pinkie and Twilight look really cute. This is like a Twi-Pie episode.
They go to the circus together.
They go to the circus together. They meet. But Doctor, I am Poniachi.
I am Poniachi.
That's a literal plot of this episode.
Is that the best clown in Equestria is sad. He's going to stop being a clown.
He's old.
He's old.
He's so old. His
I will say his actual clown design really good.
Yeah, it is. Like he looks really awesome. Like yeah, he looks super cool. He's a very well designed for only being in a few panels. It's very well designed. I hear that.
It's my cat. He's yelling.
I heard that. You got some shit to say about Pinkie Pie. I like this. I do actually really like this story. He tells them that. I also like that he's polite. He calls her Miss Pie. I like that. It's cute.
It's very cute.
I've been a clown for a very long time. I've been doing this since before you were born, kid. this is a hard job even for a young pony, and I'm not fucking young pony anymore.
Yeah.
Um, it's tiring, it's exhausting, it's difficult work, and I'm ready to give up. I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. You know, it's been my
I
whole life.
it's
I'm like, he's old.
he's old.
He's like 50.
It's
or
hard
whatever.
being like I haven't said this here, but I said this before. Being a clown is tough work. You gotta be a comedian, an acrobat, and like an entertainer all in one.
Yeah, being a clown is like legitimately physically taxing. Yeah, it's like actually very difficult. Um, Pinky's upset.
She has a little doll of him. It's very cute.
Yeah. Um, Pinky's very crushed that her clown idol is retiring. And she spends the next day sulking while sitting in a push cart that Spike is pulling.
Pull my cart for me, Squire. I tire of walking.
She's like sulking in the cart, and like she's still like hanging out with Twilight, and like she's like sitting in the grocery cart, and Spike is just diligently pulling her along. It's awesome.
Listen,
He doesn't even complain about it.
he's
or nothing.
accepted this is gonna be his new sister-in-law by this point, so
Yeah, right. He's fine with it, you know. Pinky has like a whole meltdown about this. You know, it's not fair to me. It's not fair to his fans that he's retiring. You know, it's like she's only looking at this from her perspective because she doesn't get it. Like she's too young to like understand sort of like where he's coming from and shit like that.
she's Pinkie Pieing it, where Pinky has trouble with empathy.
Yeah, and also Pinky has trouble seeing things from other people's perspectives.
Yeah.
Like she has a hard time. Like she doesn't understand. Like in her, like she wouldn't want to stop being. If she was the greatest clown ever, she would never want to stop being the greatest clown ever.
Absolutely.
She can't understand why he would want to stop. Like it doesn't make sense to her, so she can't understand it. She can't understand it. She can't accept it. And so, which is pretty good characterization for Pinkie Pie, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
She can't accept it, she can't figure it out, so she decides that she is going to put on a performance for Poniachi to try to convince him to
still keep being clown.
Unretire. There's a great panel joke in this where she dresses up like a male pony and delivers him a letter and then zips off the frame. And then inside the letter it says "Look this way," and he turns to the right to look at
She's
the panel
in a
to
box.
the right. Yeah, and he is a panel of him turning his head to look at the right, and then the panel next to that, what she would be looking at through the panel, is the box that she's in. Really good.
It's an incredibly clever bit.
Good kind of bit you can only do in comics, you know. Good use of the media, especially in like a Pinkie Pie issue. Like you definitely want at least one like sort of medium joke if you can help it, you know.
There's
Pinkie sings a song.
There's a good gag that like, oh, that this artist is a little bit anime inspired.
Oh yeah, she does do an anime gag in this. Yeah, I thought that was funny too. I was like, that's like really out of place in like a Western comic in like 2013.
It's very cute.
I love all the expressions she makes in this. It's like a very good bit. She sings a song. There's a really cute bit where Podiachi turns to like Twilight is there too, and Podiachi turns to her and says, "Are you trying to convince me not to quit too?" And she says, "Oh, I'm just here for Pinky.
I'm just here to support Pinky.
I'm just here to do background music." It's really awesome. Do you think the writer was like a Pinky a Twi-Pie truther?
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like that must have been. I have no idea how much creative control like they gave people on these stories, or like what, I don't know, like any of the background, like what the deal was like here, like if they were told like, okay, this is what you are getting, like, you have to use these characters. Like I have no idea, but I like to think that they were like, you got to do a Pinkie Pie issue, and he's like, oh, can I use Twilight too? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, perfect.
The solution
And so-
is Poniachi decides to open up a school for clowns.
Yes, he tells Pinky, "I really liked your performance, but you haven't changed my mind. I still want to retire." And he starts critiquing her clowning, not like criticizing, but like
He's
critiquing,
giving
like,
he's giving advice.
yeah, he's advising. He's like, "Well, your singing was great, your juggling was great. Your ball was a little less inflated than it should have been, and your party cannon mix wasn't mixed. Like, here's a better, not like even like it was mixed wrong, but like, oh, this is a trick I used to get more confetti out of it, or whatever the fuck." It's like, and she's like, "Wait a minute, you don't have to. You could teach people how to, like, you could be a teacher." And he's like, "Oh, I never thought about that." And Pinky, Twilight's like, like, Twilight's like so impressed with Pinky for thinking of that. She's like, "Oh my god, a teacher!"
Oh.
Oh.
Out of context, this shot's really funny.
Help future generations of clowns. You should teach clowns. I like they do a lot. I didn't mention it before, but this artist has a really good understanding of how Pinky's mane needs to like move with her.
Yes.
When she animates,
It's not static. It's bobbing.
Yeah, like there's the panel when she's like, "Oh, you can teach people." When she like comes up with the idea, she like jumps up and like points with her hoof, and her mane and tail like shoot upwards. It's like that's exactly like I could see like how that would be animated like in the show. Like the artist had a really good idea of like
There's even
like,
a
the artist
list.
had a really
Sorry, there's a few action lines around her tail.
Yeah, there's action lines around it to convey the movement, so you understand what's happening. And there's like when she gets sad, her little curl droops a little bit more than normal, which is also like a very like, it doesn't like deflate or anything. But
She's starting to get sad.
yeah, it droops a little bit, which is something that she's done this in the show before, where she gets a little sad and she kind of droops down a little bit. It's good. They draw Pinky at a lot of funny looking angles, and it always kind of gives her a sense of motion, more so than like Twilight, but like in a way that it makes sense. Like Twilight's not as animated as Pinkie Pie is. It always it always makes it look like she's moving like in a bigger way or like a more animated way than Twilight is. It's good. Like again, like it's just familiarity with like how the characters move in the source material really helps out a lot. I really like the lesson in this. Pinky writes did Pinky write this or
Yes.
Pinky wrote this. Pinky writes a letter to Celestia, and she says she learned that even doing something you love can be difficult after doing it for so long, and she basically says the key to not being burnt out on something you love is to find a new way to do it or find a new perspective to enjoy it from, which is great. It's a very good, like, it's something that I feel like probably definitely meant something also to the writer of this comic as well, as an industry creative. I think like it's not even like, oh, this is a good lesson for kids, because again, it's not really like necessarily being marketed to children, but I think it's a good closing statement for anybody who's reading this comic, especially probably the people who made it. A good comic. It might be the best one, honestly. Like it's like that of the Twilight one, of like the micro series stuff. It's
so far
definitely like
agreed,
one of the better ones. Yeah, like definitely one of the better ones. And our last one here,
Applejack.
It's not one of the best ones. Is number 6, Applejack by Bob Curnow, art by Brenda Hickley, published November the 13th, 2013. The Sasquatch.
I have to deal with the Sam Squanch.
The dreaded motherfucking Sasquatch is real. There's a lot of crazy things that live in Equestria.
There,
This is
there's
an- this is-
it's a giant living squash.
I gotta tell you, it's pretty funny. That is a pretty good bit.
Yeah,
all things
Sasquatch
considered.
is a giant living squash.
It's a giant fucking squanch monster. This is an Apple Family story.
Yes, it is.
I do like that there's a little bit of Granny Smith storytelling flashbacks. That's cute. It's very like something that would happen in the show. Basically, the basic gist of this story is Applejack. We've had episodes like this. Actually, we had an episode like this relatively close to when this was published. The Apple Family Reunion episode.
Yep.
Which I think was just called Apple Family Reunion, where Applejack got it in her head that she has to be the man of the family, like whatever. Like she has to be fucking Sam Squatch.
The fucking Bigfoot photo.
Why does it look like a fucking like Hanna-Barbera character?
It
Like with
ki-
like the mouth and the big nose. Like it's like a
kinda
Hanna-Barbera.
does.
I mean, it probably is supposed to look like that. Applejack has got it into her head that she has to be the matriarch of the Apple family, and so anytime there's a problem, it's up to her to deal with it, and her alone.
And she does that here.
Which is the same lesson that she learned in Apple Family Reunion, but this was probably penned at around the same time as Apple. Like, I'm not going to criticize it for having basically the same general outline as that story, because they probably were made independent of each other with no knowledge of them, and it's like a good story for Applejack. Like, it makes sense as like an Applejack story, so like I can't even like criticize them for like doing it twice, because they probably just didn't realize. Because nobody was fact-checking this shit at all. Like, nobody from Hasbro was giving a fuck about what the fuck IDW was doing at all, apparently.
The art here is really cute. I love this art.
It is cute. It's very nice. Yeah, it's good stuff. They all look very cute. A lot of fun expressions from Applejack in this one. Her fucking haunted bullshit expression. I like that she has a scarf on. Because it's cold. It's winter.
It's taking place during winter.
She says apple burrito at one point.
Yeah, she does. You know.
Is that a person or a dish?
Both.
Oh boy, this is my cousin Apple Burrito. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
What?
You're making that up.
You're making that up. Twilight, how dare you?
Twilight, I am making.
How dare you accuse me of making up a fake name? I'll have you know that Uncle Apple Burrito is. She's like Apple Bloom's like fucking dying in the back. Like, I'll have you know that Uncle Grandpa Apple Burrito is one of the most respected and beloved apples who's ever lived. And
what did he do?
And what did he do?
He made the apple burrito.
He made the apple burrito. Stupid, obviously. Like fucking like Big Mac and Apple Bloom are like just fucking dying in the background, just like fucking heads in the floor, like trying to laugh, like just trying to convince Twilight Sparkle that they have a fucking cousin named Apple Burrito.
Listen, given the writer, Twilight will believe it.
Yeah, right. It's like Twilight just completely buys it, or Twilight doesn't. It's like a 50-50 shot.
It's a 50-50
like
shot.
Writing it. It's just like some days you just like Twilight Sparkle be like, Applejack wouldn't lie to me.
There's a really fucking scary set of panels I'm about to post.
Oh, what? Bark, bark, bark. She starts barking.
Yeah, she starts barking.
Oh, the fucking tree. It's the fucking tree shit. That shit was scary. Granny.
Applejack starts getting obsessed with capturing Sasquatch.
Applejack, where are you? Granny.
Granny!
Granny, don't move. I've mined the entire apple farm. What?
Granny, you take the wrong step. You're done for.
How did you get in the fucking tree? What the hell is wrong with you? Granny. What the fuck? What? How long was she there? Granny.
I don't know.
There's a song I like how they have songs in the fucking
They
comic
have
book.
songs in the comics.
That's awesome. I love that. So Applejack cannot do this, and she gets so fed up with it. She finally gets back into the family, or she comes back to the family, and she says, "Guys, I fucked up. I've." Oh no, she doesn't even say that. She says, "I failed. I can't
I
catch the
failed.
Sasquatch.
I failed.
I failed you, and I'll be leaving at dawn to kill myself."
I'll be killing myself. I leave all my earthly possessions to Apple Bloom. Oh,
Actually, wait, no, I don't.
I'm a
No, wait, no, I
criminal.
don't. I'll leave that shit to someone else. Fuck, I ain't leaving shit to Apple.
I'm a criminal.
Granny says, it's okay. Doesn't matter. And Applejack learns.
It's like, what?
Applejack learns that family's she gets her head on straight. Basically, is what happens.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't really learn anything. She just Applejack's problem is that just every fucking problem is a nail when you have a hammer. So she gets so fucking single-mindedly focused on some shit that she just neglects other aspects. This has been a consistent character flaw for Applejack since Applebuck season.
Yes.
Like episode fucking 4.
That she's stubborn.
That she's stubborn to the point of like single-minded obsession if she allows herself to get that far. Which is funny because she's most of the time she's very reasonable and like conservative, not like politically. I mean like conservative, like
She's level-headed.
She's very level-headed and logical and calm.
When she's in a group, she's level-headed. When she's by herself, she's
yeah, unless if it just gets her in a certain way, if it's like family related or something about the farm, or if she just gets pissed off enough, she just goes off the deep end completely, like fucking like Fall with her friends when she just gets so pissed off at Rainbow Dash, she just starts bullshitting.
Yeah.
It's like that. So this is again one of those. So again, this is like very classic. So they're still trying to catch the Sasquatch. They catch the Sasquatch
by working together.
There's fucking splash text when Big Mac throws his net, and it just says net sound, which is really funny. Like they don't know what sound that is, but they wanted to have a sound effect.
Because it's a comic book, you need a sound effect.
Yeah, and they catch the Sasquatch, and it's Granny Smith.
It's great. Applejack, it was me the entire time.
It was me all along, Austin. And they're like, "What the hell?" And she says, "Oh well." She says the Sasquatch isn't real.
I made it up.
I made it up. My granny made it up to bring the family together when I was a young girl, and I did it this year to do the same for us, except Applejack's a stubborn fuckhead and almost ruined the whole goddamn thing.
Granny's like, Applejack literally almost caught me like 3 times.
Yeah, right? And Applejack says, "Oh shucks, Granny, you're right. I didn't have my head on straight, but everything's all right now. So we're family, and we all love each other." And she writes a letter to Princess Celestia. She says, "Dear Princess Celestia, something, family, blah blah blah." Normal Applejack stuff. And as the episode closes, she's looking through the Granny Smith's family photo album, and she sees a fucking picture of Granny Smith with the real Sasquatch.
And he's real!
And the Sasquatch is real. And it cuts to Granny Smith out in the woods bringing a fresh hot apple pie to the Sasquatch. She says, "Happy Heartswarming Eve, my good friend the Sasquatch."
The same squinch.
The Sasquatch. Funny, fun. This actually was fun. Actually, I don't know why I said it wasn't that good. It was good.
It's like Twilight. It's like Pinky, Twilight, and Applejack are about the top.
Yeah, the like Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy ones like aren't very good.
Rarity's in the middle because she's drawn really hot.
Yeah, the Rarity one is like nothing to write home about, but she is like super sexy in there, so it's like whatever, right?
Andy Price caught the allure of a mid-30s woman.
Yeah, right. And then there's a advertisement for the Kingdom Hearts Crusaders solo book, their micro series issue.
Theirs begins next.
Dude, shit, you know what I forgot to mention? I just realized in my notes at the end of the Pink Pie one. There's a pony in the clown school whose name is Trollololololo.
Shut up.
It's 2013, baby.
It's 2013.
I saw that
baby.
shit and I got mad. I was like, fuck you. Fuck you, Ted Anderson. You son of a bitch.
Oh,
Trollololololo. Funny fucking guy. Just so many internet references and all that crap. These were fun.
These I was genuinely surprised by how good the micro series were.
Yeah, that was fun. I was like, didn't expect them. I didn't expect much from those. And I was like, yeah, they were pretty good for the most part. Let's go through the fandom section really quick.
Really quick. I did not expect this. I did not expect this to be like a normal length episode.
Yeah, we both literally said this is gonna be a short episode, and we were wrong as always. March 30th, 2013, Double Rainbow was released. We will talk about that more next time.
Equestria Girls has been revealed, and it came out on June 16th, 2013.
Two relatively positive reviews.
Again,
if you weren't around or don't remember, Equestria Girls did have a limited theater release.
I saw that in theaters, and I'll discuss it more next time when we talk about it on the next episode.
I was not able to watch it in theaters, unfortunately. But it was, yeah, we'll talk about that more next time. But at the time of writing, June the 17th, 2013, had an 81% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is pretty good. And it has like relatively positive reviews from like brony news outlets.
Like the fandom generally liked it.
Yeah, like it was generally well received, which it was relatively surprising, I think, to most of us. I don't think anybody thought it was going to be good, like at all.
Yeah, it was a decent movie for what it tried to be.
July 23rd, 2013. Do you remember this? Xbox Live added pony-themed avatar clothing?
I'm pretty sure I bought some of that for my Xbox 360 avatar.
There was the Rainbow Dash hoodie and a Rainbow Dash like pet, like a really low resolution Rainbow Dash. Let's see. It's just some more information about Equestria Girls. There's some Lauren Faust stuff that I want to get to in a second here. There was what day was this? May the 4th, 2013, which is before the movie came out. There was a ad poster showing off the DVD release of Equestria Girls, which had a very early imprint of the designs. I don't know if you saw this because first of all, they look horrible, and they still have the pony ears.
It is definitely early concept art.
And they just never updated this.
Oh yeah, yeah. This was like the early concept art.
It is ugly and very hateful. May the 9th, 2013, We Love Fine officially adds Dr. Hooves and Derpy Hug Me bags. I don't really remember these.
Yep.
I only put this on here because I was surprised to learn that We Love Fine was making... No, I guess actually now that I said it out loud, We Love Fine had a ton of Doctor Who stuff. I just can't believe... Like, he has like the TARDIS and like a sonic screwdriver. I'm like, did the BBC just not give a fuck?
I don't think the BBC fucking cared.
Could you stop yelling at me? I'm almost done. More Equestria Girls details surface. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. I would like to show you this post from. Let's see. Gotta scroll all the way down. This is a long ass post, but I don't even want to show you the whole post. I just want to show you one thing. April the 10th, 2013. Big ass Pinkie Pie.
Oh, I remember seeing this.
Oh yeah.
Like, someone made a fucking huge ass Pinkie Pie plushie.
Yeah,
It's
I
it's
think I do. You know,
it's
I think I
just
do
a
remember
big
this
Pinkie
too.
Pie.
It's just a big ass Pinkie Pie.
This is okay. When the live action movie comes out next year, this is the scale I want the ponies to actually be.
It's actually what I want them to look like.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I have two. So, Lauren Faust did a couple of Q&As on Twitter around May of 2013. I believe some of this, over the last few days, Lauren Faust has run a 30-minute long event dedicated to answering questions for the Wildlife Learning Center Indiegogo, which Indiegogo was a like a crowdfunding website. Does that still exist?
I'm pretty sure Indiegogo's still around. It's just not as popular as Kickstarter.
Yeah, I haven't heard about it in a while. Well, Indiegogo, yeah. People could donate $25 for a season 1 or general production question to be answered. Here's a couple of them here. Who came up with Big Mac? And what are you the most proud of your contribution to My Little Pony? She said, I came up with Big Mac. And the most thing she's proud of her contribution to My Little Pony is proving that a, quote, girls show could be enjoyed outside of the core audience. Certainly did do that. Where the concept of the Parasprites come from, it was inspired by the Pied Piper and the Star Trek episode Trouble with Tribbles. That's
Yeah.
pretty obvious. $25 to get the most obvious question in the world answered. We already knew this, but I'll read it here anyway. I've heard rumors that Trixie was initially a male character in planning. What were the original plans for this Trixie character? Okay, well, Lauren says, yes, Trixie was written as male as the premise. Hasbro requested a female character. I don't think that's entirely accurate. I'm pretty sure the writer of the episode requested the character be changed to a woman, but maybe Lauren just misremembered. Like, I'm not. She said the story was not changed at all. So Trixie wasn't really changed personality-wise. She just was transgenderified.
Yep.
What is a plot that never made it to production? What the fuck? Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren?
This is what she said. She said, the ponies meet a pony who was raised by deer and think he's a deer. Applejack and Rainbow Dash argue over whether to tell him the truth. He finds out on his own and decides to stay with the deer who raised him. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's an OC plot right there for a fanfic.
Yeah, right. Blah 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 blah. Question: does Luna still have Nightmare Moon in her? Because when she transforms into Luna, the color of her coat and cutie marks switch. Answer: Nightmare Moon is the jealousy residing inside her that came forth. Perhaps it could be sparked again, or jealousy in someone else. That's exactly what she wrote in the way that I said that sentence. That isn't how a sentence works. That also, well, that is true. Forget the comics.
That is canon. That is canon. Forget the comics.
In Cutie Mark Chronicles, why did Applejack leave her family behind for Manhattan? Answer: it was wanderlust. She just wanted to see the world beyond the farm. That's a good answer.
That's fair. That's fair.
Why did Pinkie Pie come to Ponyville? Do her parents know? Lauren Fowl says, I'm afraid I don't have a ready answer for that. Bitch, why not?
You made the character, Lauren.
But if it were up to me, it is up to you, Lauren! It's your show! That episode aired in season 1! She said, but if it were up to me, I'd say that though she loved her family, she was simply bored and wanted to go someplace where she could meet more people and have more fun. She didn't belong in a rock farm. That's pretty much what the show says anyway.
Pretty much.
Any more backstory to AJ's parents? They aren't really mentioned as part of her backstory.
They're dead.
Don't know what the final... She says, don't know what their final canon will be, but they passed away in my book. Never thought of how, though. Why not? I heard Princess Cadence was on the drawing board during season 1. What was your original plan with her? She was not thought up until season 2. She was created in the storeroom specifically for the episode she debuts in.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd never heard that either, so I don't know where you're getting that from. How much input did you have on the visual design of the show? She says a lot. I designed the main and major supporting cast. I assume she means to say the main cast and major supporting cast. Style. I handpicked the artist to design the background style. and reviewed and approved all artwork for season 1, and I also designed a lot of the animals in season 1 as well. It's cool. What would have happened if Celestia never sent Nightmare Moon to the moon? Would Nightmare Moon have won? She says yes. Celestia would have had no choice but to banish her sister, and the night would last forever. She did so with a heavy heart, she says. That's nice. Was Shirley in the original plan for the show? Not in the very first inception, but she was in the Bible. Hasbro requested she be included, probably because Cheersley is a legacy name, and so I decided to make her the teacher.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. What the fuck? Is this canon? Not a specific question. Can you tell me something fun about Trixie that isn't known? Lauren says she also went to Celestia's school for gifted unicorns. Oh, the fuck
that's
she didn't.
No, that's actually true.
That is true?
In the comic, where Twilight goes to school, Trixie is in the background.
Oh, awesome. Did she graduate?
I don't know, but now we
right?
know Trixie was in the same school as Twilight.
Oh, okay. What was the thinking behind giving Spike a crush on Rarity?
Oh,
I've never
no.
heard of this.
Oh no.
Lauren Faust says, when I was writing the scene in the pilot where Twilight met Rarity for the first time, I needed to get across the idea that Rarity was exceptionally beautiful. That I came up with a crush at that point, and it stuck. You know what? That's awesome.
I mean,
That's fucking
true.
awesome. I needed to let you know that Rarity is hot as fuck.
I mean, you could have had you could have had Twilight
is-
just go ahead.
Rarity is sexy.
You could have had
I need to let you know that Rarity's sexy as fuck.
you could have had Twilight just say, "Wow, you're beautiful."
Damn, that bitch crazy hot, like, and then just never mentioned again. There was a rumor that you had male characters part of the main 6. Is this true? No, it's not
No.
true. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Where was Celestia when Nightmare Moon appeared? In my mind, when they were still young, still lived in the same castle together, perhaps with their parents. What the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean, Lauren?
It was the ruined castle in Everfree Forest that appeared in the premiere episode. Before she appeared in Ponyville, Nightmare Moon went to Camelot to find Celestia and used magic to banish Celestia to the sun. That's actually true?
Yes, that's actually yes.
Well, according to Lauren Faust, that's
But
true.
also to the sun.
Well, yeah, I mean, fuck it, right? What's she gonna do? Put her ass on the moon? Fuck no.
All right, Celestia, go to the sun.
Hey, you know, if they could just physically go to the moon, I'm just realizing this now. I have another problem with Nightmare Rarity. If they could just physically go to the moon, why didn't Nightmare Rarity just... I mean, why didn't Nightmare Moon just leave?
Yeah, why didn't she just?
If
push-
Nightmare Rarity could come physically from the moon to Equestria, why didn't Nightmare Moon just leave?
Also, you know.
Well, I guess maybe it's because they had like this like second chance thing that they were able to leave the moon. Because like Nightmare Moon, I mean, she did leave the moon
She did.
after 1,000. It doesn't matter.
Just
What I'm
don't
talking
think about. Just don't think about it.
Is this actually like this is stated somewhere in the show, right? That the castle, the ruined castle in the Everfree Forest that they see in the premiere, is the castle of the two sisters.
Yes,
Like,
they
where
call,
they
they call it
originally-
the Castle of the Two Sisters in the show.
I think they say that in season 4, don't they?
Season 4, yes. But also, like,
Yeah,
I think in like the supplemental material for season 1, like
yeah,
I
I think
the Bible.
I think the Bible. I think they say it on screen in like season 4. Because the Elves of Harmony. Yeah, you know, I skipped a question earlier about this. The question was in episode 1, the Nightmare Moon legend says the stars will aid in her escape, and we see 4 stars freeing her. Was there some lore behind this? Lauren Faust says it was meant to sound like lore. Great. The specifics were never figured out. It would be something.
It's one of the coolest fucking things you've introduced to the series, and nothing ever comes of it. Same can be said for Fallout Equestria.
I guess that's why they did that in Fallout Equestria. It's just a reference to the Nightmare Moon thing, huh?
Yep.
I didn't think about that. It would be fun to figure out, are there other creatures that were banished? What did they do? Who banished them? I don't know, Lauren. You run the goddamn show, not me.
Lauren,
I mean, she doesn't run the show anymore.
I mean,
so-
she understands whatever she says, the fandom will take as canon. So she has to be careful, or she'll ruin her relationship with Hasbro.
Yeah, God forbid.
God forbid.
Were Celestia and Luna the only wielders of the elements of harmony, or do they have other 4? What elements do they represent? Yes, they discover them. They each had 3, but I never thought about who got what.
That's up to fandom interpretation. Like people.
Once.
Good.
Yeah. It's the rest of it is once Celestia used them on her sister, she could not wield them anymore. That is why she had to wait for Twilight and her friends. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
It does.
I saw no proof. I heard, but saw no proof that Ditsy Doo was actually a different pony than Derpy, Derpy hooves.
Mm-hmm.
Is this true? Lauren Fowl says yes. The Ditsy Doo was written into Rinna Wrap Up before the Derpy phenomenon started. I kept the name in my back pocket in case we ever needed a Ditsy character again. When fans started becoming obsessed with a certain cross-eyed background pony, I thought she could be named Ditsy, but then you guys named her Derpy, and I didn't want to step on that. There was a name but no design for Ditsy Doo.
Listen, she's
because Ditsy Doo was mentioned in Winter Wrap Up off, like she was mentioned as a character, but she didn't show up. Like Rainbow Dash said, like Ditsy Doo fucked some shit up, but there was never a character on screen that was identified as Ditsy Doo. That's right. Oh, that's interesting.
Listen, Derpy's our character. She's ours.
Yeah, but you know what? I appreciate that Lauren's like, well, you guys named her Derpy, and I didn't want to. Like that's what her name is.
She is y'all's character.
What was going on when Twilight was hatching Spike's egg and her magic went crazy? Lauren says, whoa, I didn't think anyone would ask.
Yeah?
She had a power surge. She says she couldn't control her power. Celestia sensed this huge magical ability, rushed over, and put a magical cork in it. What? She then decided to train Twilight
sealed away Twilight's power?
Apparently. She then decided to train Twilight personally, hoping she would one day learn, through friendship, how to control her power herself. Follow-up question. So Celestia had an ulterior motive. Answer. She knew Twilight would be the key to reigniting the elements and other stuff I planned that didn't come to be.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. So Celestia did. So we were right. Celestia
we were right.
Ulterior motives. What the fuck? Fucking shady hoe, motherfucker. What is Spike's age? Teen, preteen, elementary age?
Baby.
Lauren
Baby
says,
boy.
I think of him as about 8 years old, maturity-wise. That makes sense. He's a baby dragon.
He's our baby boy.
The baby dragon. That's all she wrote on this one. However, she did do part 2, so let's go through this one real quick. Were Celestia and Luna born as alicorns in the Bible? Yes, she says. Or in my book, which I assume she's referring to the show Bible. I assume. She just keeps referencing my book. I don't know what that means.
That's
I
probably
assume that means, like,
it's the pitch Bible.
Her pitch Bible, yeah. Follow-up question, are they also gods in your book? She says no, they are extremely magical, extremely powerful.
Lauren, I think they're gods.
Question, I'm not going to read the whole question verbatim, but the question is basically, is Apple Bloom wearing a giant bow a reference to the Powerpuff Girls? And she says no. She says, I was aware of the similarity, but it wasn't an intentional reference to like Blossom and Powerpuff Girls. Mm-hmm. I guess I believe her, but I do remember now that her name was supposed to be Apple Blossom.
Yep.
Which I guess is just a coincidence.
It's just it's literally just a coincidence that her husband worked on her made Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. Question about the Everfree Forest. What happened to it? Did it lose its magic? Was it related to Nightmare Moon? Answer, it was not related to Nightmare Moon. To me, it was supposed to continually encroach on Equestria's borders. It used to be further out, but grew over the sisters' castles. I intended it to be a source of constant wonder and threat. A constant source of wonders and threats, but it didn't quite roll out that way.
I mean,
that's interesting.
It kind of is, Lauren.
Well, yeah, probably not in the way that probably not the way that she mentioned it anyway.
Like, maybe she wanted to be more like a Monster of the Week thing from it.
Yeah, which they, like, usually when they need some kind of monster, it usually comes out of every forest, but...
Yep.
What would you change in Season 1, using the knowledge you now have about the show and fans? Answer, I think I would have been pushier about trying to include Luna sooner than I had hoped.
Yes!
The question also asks Derpy or Ditzy, and she says Derpy.
Doy. Doy.
I appreciate that, Lauren, that you would have put Luna in the fucking show, you goddamn hack.
I'm glad you would have put Luna in the show sooner than season 2.
Many fictional worlds have neat origin or creation stories. Does My Little Pony have one? She says no.
No.
They never thought one up. That's great.
No.
What were the other five's relationships before Twilight came to Ponyville? Were they friends? Were the others friends as fillies like Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy? Did they all know of each other? She says they were already friends, though perhaps they grew closer after Twilight came around. That's not really true, Lauren.
That's not really true, Lauren.
That's just like factually untrue.
Like, Rainbow Dash did not become friends with Pinkie until the Gilda episode.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. We know. That's nothing else really interesting here. She mentions that she was involved in the casting process, and she specifically went out of her way to get Twilight Sparkle, to get Tara Strong on Twilight Sparkle, which makes sense because Lawrence worked with Tara before.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much everything that really is particularly interesting about any of that.
Nice, I liked it.
There's really anything else here? Okay, one last thing. Series of tweets from Megan McCarthy, April the 14th. It's, I guess, people, it's just basically quantifying two things. Somebody says, hi, Megan. Megan McCarthy, by the way, is one of the... Is she the showrunner now?
By this point...
It's 2013, so Lauren's gone, obviously. I think Megan is the showrunner now. I believe she is.
Either her or M.A. Larson.
I think it's her. I don't think Larson's ever the showrunner.
He might just be the lead. He might have just been the lead writer.
He was definitely a very prominent writer, but I think Megan McCarthy was like the lead, or the showrunner. Anyway, hi Megan, could you please confirm that season 4 is Friendship is Magic and not Equestria Girls? People are panicking again. Megan says confirmed. That's
Cool.
literally all she said, which obviously we know is the truth of the matter. Somebody asks, as an alicorn, will Twilight be immortal and forced to outlive all of her friends? Megan says Twilight will not outlive her friends. What the fuck does that mean? That's all she said?
What does that mean, Megan?
What the fuck does that mean, Megan? Yes, she fucking will!
She will.
Well, not if she dies young.
Not if she dies young.
What the fuck does that mean, Megan? I feel like that's bullshit. She just said that, like, because it's kind of a grim implication.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a bit of editorialization from Sethisto here on this page as well. A bit of clarification we have, getting the question girl submitting. Despite what Hasbro said in their convention announcements, this is at this time a straight-to-DVD movie. That's actually not true. He was based out of an opinion section as well, based on people who've brainstormed, including a few people who work closely with Hasbro. So this just says, why does Equestria Girls exist at all? What reason did Hasbro have in creating a spin-off with humanized ponies that no one actually wanted? The answer to this is that they are chasing after the success of Monster High, which is true.
Which is true, because like Monster High like took over the scene in the
Monster High was fucking gang banging like the doll aisle in like 2013, like 2012. Like they were making huge buckets of fucking cash. Who the fuck does Monster High? Is that Mattel?
I'll double check for you while you keep reading.
Hasbro wanted their own version of this toy line, and what better Magical Girls series to use than their most popular one? This isn't 100% confirmed, but so far it's the best explanation I've seen. Hopefully it's just temporary though. We need Pony. This was in April of 2013, and so this was still when people like were scared that Equestria Girls was going to like replace Friendship is Magic. Or whatever. Again, like once season 4 was like officially announced or whatever, that fear pretty much entirely died. I don't remember anybody really complaining about Equestria Girls once we knew that we were getting more seasons of the show. And I think that also helped its reputation a lot. Like, I think people kind of softened up a lot on Equestria Girls once they knew that it was just a side project and like nothing to be concerned about.
Yep,
And
just
they
a
like
spin-off.
allowed themselves to like it.
And
You know?
Equestria Girls gathered its own significant own fandom.
Yeah. It definitely never. It is Mattel, by the way. Yes, Monster High is Mattel. But Mattel, especially at that time, Mattel was 100% Hasbro's biggest rival. I'm pretty sure they don't hold a candle to Hasbro anymore, but that's because Hasbro owns everything now. So they won in the long run.
Mattel has Barbie. That's about it.
Okay, but we have Magic the Gathering, so
yeah,
and Star Wars and Marvel.
Okay, wait. Mattel has the rights to Minecraft and Fortnite and Roblox.
Oh shit! And Roblox. Wow.
So
well, maybe what? Maybe Mattel's doing fine then.
Mattel's doing fine.
Yeah, like everybody calm down about the Equestria Girls thing like really fast. Okay, last thing. Poll result from May the 6th, 2013. What pony would you like as a roommate? I feel like we regurgitate this question every 6 months in a different wording. 17,565 people voted. Remember the old days when we had like 400 people voting on these fucking things?
Remember? Just 400.
Like fucking 50 people would vote like on these fucking things because like from do you want me to do it from most to least or least to most?
Do it from most to least.
At 36.45% of the votes, Twilight Sparkle has a magnanimously huge lead over everybody else.
I mean,
which pony would you want as a roommate? Twilight Sparkle.
She's very neat. She's very tidy. She's maybe a bit of a control freak and would impose on your own space.
Yeah, she's like a control freak. I don't want to like. So you have to give her Spike also.
Yeah, you would also get Spike.
Pack Steel. Like you can't not like. 20.8% of the votes is Fluttershy.
The house would smell weird because she would have so many animals over.
Yeah.
But also, her house is actually pretty tidy, so.
Her house is very tidy, and she's a good cook.
Yeah.
And she keeps to herself, you know. 13.13% of the votes say Rainbow Dash.
No.
You're insane.
No.
You're insane. 12.6% say Applejack. Yeah. I'd probably be alright with that.
I'd be good with that.
She gets up at like 4 in the morning now.
I feel like she'd be very considerate because she has an early schedule.
Very considerate, yeah. She's like sexy too, so like that's cool.
She's like sexy too.
9.62% say Pinkie Pie. Fuck no.
Pinkie is also an early riser, but she would wake you up with her.
Fucking no way. 7.41%, the smallest, say Rarity. I could probably understand that in this instance. Rarity getting the least amount of votes.
Would be
very fussy.
Rarity would be be up there with Fluttershy, but she would hog the bathroom the most.
She's fussy.
Yes.
She's loud. She's a cat.
She's a kitty.
That cat's like a fucking bitch. And like Sweetie Belle would be there all the time.
You're right.
Like, I guess if you like kids, that's probably cool.
Yeah.
Sweetie Belle's a demon, so like, and her stupid friends would be there all the time too.
They'd be doing terrorist shit in your house.
Blow up your fucking house. No way, dude. Yeah, I feel like Twilight Sparkle is like relatively agreeable, like as like the #1 pick, except that she's insane. She'd be like up like 4 in the morning. Like she wouldn't be loud or anything, but she'd be like up at 4 in the morning.
Twilight doesn't go to bed until like 3 or 4 a.m.
Yeah, she's like up reading and shit. Like I guess it's fine. She's like, she's like relatively quiet. Like she's like cute, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll be alright with that. Rainbow Dash, no way, dude. Unless you're like throwing it up super crazy, like fucking frat broing with fucking Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow would never clean anything. Her rent would be late every month.
She'd never even be home.
She would never. But
You know,
you're right. She would never be home.
she'd never even be home. She'd just like be there to crash. Like that's probably all she does at her house. Like she probably just sleeps there. Like
And
in her big cloud house, she probably just sleeps there. Like she doesn't like live in the house.
yeah.
Her, she probably like she fucking fridge is probably empty. She probably didn't even plugged in.
Rainbow Dash is. You're right. Rainbow Dash is most likely to bum food off of her friends.
Yeah.
Like Rainbow, don't you got a job, don't you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I left my bits at home. She's like, my fridge isn't plugged. You're like, your fucking fridge isn't plugged in. She's like, why the fuck would I pay the electric bill for a fridge, dude?
I can just store my food in your fridge.
Yeah. It's like, well, I buy food and then I eat it. Like you don't like shop, like you don't like get like a week's worth of groceries. What the fuck would I do that?
Why would I do
No.
that? 'Cause I don't plug in my fridge. Then that will give you a reason to plug in your fridge.
Yeah, but then I have to pay for the electric.
I have to pay for
Like,
electric.
what the? Are you kidding? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just drink out of the sink, man.
Sink water free.
Yeah, you don't have any cups. Yeah, I just pour water in a bowl.
Like a dog?
Like a dog, yeah. You just drink it out of the bowl. I just put my fucking mouth under the fucking the sink and just.
You don't have any cups or utensils? What? No. Why would I need them?
Why would I need those? This is how Doki Bird actually lives.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I think that's about it.
Nice. I got two modern fandom things.
Oh yes, I would love to hear this.
One, this Everfree Northwest was this weekend, and Lauren Faust was the guest of honor. I heard by this point the convention's over, but I heard it went pretty well.
Ah, that's great. Oh, very good.
Let's
great.
see. The last thing I have for modern fandom is Friendship is Magic has officially been redubbed as Friendship is Magic Classic on YouTube.
Oh my god, duh.
Yep.
Are you serious? Fucking piss me off.
Every single Friendship is Magic video on Hasbro's channel on YouTube has been redubbed as Classic.
Wait, but the new show's not even called Friendship is Magic. Isn't it just called My Little Pony?
I don't know what to tell you, sister.
That's what the poster we saw just said. My Little Pony, right?
It's My Little Pony Friendship Forever, or Forever Friendship, or something like that.
Maybe they're changing the name. Like that didn't go over well. Maybe they are just gonna call it Friendship is Magic.
That would
Whatever.
explain the like making every single video on their channel now classic in the title.
That's super weird. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Developing story.
Developing.
See you later.
We will see it in the coming months.
Yeah, I'm sure. That shows what, next year, right?
Next year, sometime.
Oh, it's where the comics are gonna launch like way before the new series.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, I think that's about it for us for today.
Yeah, I'm extremely excited for the next episode we're doing.
Yeah, so do you want to live watch that instead of taking notes on it? Did you say something about that earlier?
So what I was thinking, we could either live watch Equestria Girls and Double Rainbow, or we can just watch them like we do normally and take notes. What do you feel comfortable doing?
I think I'd be fine either way, but Equestria Girls is 70 minutes long. Maybe it would be fun to do because it's a bonus episode technically. We don't necessarily have to conform to the normal standard. I feel like it would be fun to live watch it. You can do whatever you want. Like if you want it, because if we live watch it, I suppose it can't really be a podcast.
If we live watch it, I can't record it.
Yeah, right. So you can do whatever you want. Really, it's your show. I'm fine either way.
Let's You know, let's do something different. Let's live watch it.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's live watch it. Why not?
Are you
It's
good?
just Equestria Girls.
Are you good for 2 weeks from now, or do you need more time?
I think it'll have to be 3 weeks from now because on the 6th, I'm gonna do Sentai Monday, Sunday, Monday.
Totally.
Also, Mice airs on the 6th. Mice starts on the 6th.
Oh yeah,
Mice.
the new Mouse Common Rider.
Mice.
Mice.
Yeah, so we can
The 13th maybe.
the 13th it would be just fine. Yeah, for me, that's perfectly fine.
Perfect.
And then we'll do that'll be our second live watch after the Christmas stuff last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
All right.
And so we will be we decided this privately, but just to repeat what Pearl said, we will be watching Equestria Girls, the first Equestria Girls movie, and Double Rainbow, the fan film or the fan episode that we've been talking about so much. I'm interested in that because I haven't seen Double Rainbow in like 13 years.
It's been 13 years.
I probably watched Double Rainbow once, like when it came out, and then I never rewatched it. I also haven't seen Equestria Girls in probably like eight or fucking probably 5, 6, 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be fun too. But I feel like I mostly remember Equestria Girls, like more or less. I don't remember a fucking thing about Double Rainbow, like literally nothing. I don't know anything about that at all. So that's
gonna be really fun. I'm excited.
And then after we do that, we will finally be back on track for season 4.
Yay.
Our bonus detour will be all over, and we'll be back on track with another 26 episodes of mostly good television.
You do anything this week?
It's my birthday tomorrow.
That's right.
I'm not doing anything, but I'm going to work. I'm going to work tomorrow. Because I took so much time off for Off-Kai, I am literally at negative PTO right now, so I cannot take tomorrow off. So I mean, that's the price you pay for going to a con.
Okay.
That's like taking 6 days off work, so that's fine. I am. Oh my god! Do you know what fucking comes out on Thursday?
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid 4. Play. I'm gonna watch Metal Gear Solid 4.
You're gonna watch it.
I'm just gonna turn on a YouTube video of Metal Gear Solid 4 cutscenes and see how long it takes people to notice that there's no fucking game. At least an hour before people are like, when is the gameplay gonna start? Brother, this is the gameplay.
Metal Gear Solid 4 is a 20-hour movie.
It's 36 fucking hours long. I swear to Christ. I watched when I used to watch a lot of GDQ. I fucking watched that shit. I watched them play that shit at the middle of the night one time, and there's an on rails section in Metal Gear Solid 4 where you're not literally on rails, you're walking around and stuff, but it's on rails in the sense that you can't, nothing you do can make the segment go any faster.
It's a live cutscene.
And it takes 20 fucking minutes. So they were just doing you know how when they do on rails stuff that you literally can't do tech for, they'll start reading donations. They would literally just read donations for 20-30 minutes straight. It was so grueling for everybody. We're out of donations. We're out of donations.
Oh my god.
I don't have anything more to read. Fuck. Is this section over yet? No. When does the game start? This is the game. Also, Peace Walker comes out, which is a good game.
Please look forward to that.
Yeah, so we'll be doing Metal Solid 4. Also, I'm streaming wrestling 3 times because the fucking All Elite pay-per-view is in this week, so that shit going on.
I'm not doing anything this week, but next week is my streamathon, so look forward to that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's really great. Well, that's good actually that we're not doing the fucking podcast that we so you don't die from being overloaded shit.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. No big deal. Easy stuff.
All right. See y'all in a couple weeks.
All right. Thanks, everybody. See y'all.
Bye.
Bye.